that today's men are very jealous of independent women because women. I feel like women are, even if the unemployment rates for women are going up every single day because of the current administration we're in America. Because I'm talking about America. Um, you see a lot of men going around asking women what they bring to the table and telling women that they are 50-50 and gender roles are no more, and they don't feel like, in 2026 as a man, they have to provide for a woman. But women, they can get it on their own. Women don't struggle. Women can have their own apartment, they can have their own car, and they can pay the car insurance, and they can pay all the bills, and still have money on the side to go out with their homegirls every night. Men are different. You see a lot of men today are struggling, and that's why they get with women, because they're tired of struggling. Men see relationships, not sex or sex, excuse me. They see relationships as business opportunities, and they see it as a come up. They don't see it as I'm in love with this woman or I want to build a life with this woman. No, the building that they're looking for, it comes outside of a woman's autonomy. It really comes from them saying, I don't want to be poor anymore, or I don't want to struggle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get with the woman, and I'm going to, be with her, or I'm going to get with a partner in general, because this doesn't just happen in male female relationships. It happens in male male relationships too. This is what men
And that,
do.
but that's the here's the thing about that though, right? It's more about the social conditioning, right?
Hmm.
About the way boys and girls are raised, especially like the generations have come up previously, right? It is normalized for young girls to learn how to serve, cook, do house cleaning. Like those things happen early on. Even when we have the conversation about like the street lights and the boys get to stay outside and the girls have to come in, and you have to start doing chores in a way that boys were given autonomy, because the idea is like, oh, as long as you get you a good job, you can take care of your family, and then that woman is expected to do all these things. And it's like, oh, this girl has to learn all these skills so she can find a man essentially to take her in. So like that's why as a unbalanced dynamic. So even when you say like the male male relationships, you still may have like this imbalance, like because like
Right.
we have to be honest about the fact that women in society are basically conditioned to do the labor. And it's interesting. First, let me say this: it is important for us to understand that all this labor that women do is it is stressful. It's not like women just it just come easy to you. There's a reason why when women pair with men, they die earlier. Like you have to understand how much
Hmm.
stress a person has to go through for you to lose your life. Like some women are losing more than a decade of their life because they're paired up with a man. And understand what that looks like on a day to day basis, right? But when it comes to actually doing the things, we look in society and what happens is, and I was talking about this when I had Aisha Curry on the background. The men were saying that why Aisha Curry shouldn't complain about like basically she had to put her dreams on the back burner because she married to Seth Curry. He's this great man or whatever, and without him she wouldn't be anything. And it's very interesting how like women who pair up with men, anything she do is attributed to that man. And the reality of the situation, a lot of women are doing the backbreaking work in the background, and the man is able to take all credit for it. Don't even matter. You got like so like when we even look at the most successful men in our society, there are women who've been in the background filling out applications, setting up organizations, getting financing and grants for that. Like I had a woman come up here the other day basically saying, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of delusion in her mind, but she basically set this company up for her husband. She set the whole company up for him, and technically it would be her company, but like he has ownership of it, and it's his company. So like he get to say, "Well, I have this thing." And we see men would do that. Men will be in a relationship with a woman, have her do all this labor, and because there's a dynamic there, like, well, he has to humble himself because like there's a lot that she did for him. Once he gets established, he will leave that woman and then find another woman, so then he can have the upper hand, because it's like, well, I came in with all these resources and you're going to be dependent on it. That happens. Now the woman still has to do labor, that's still an expectation, but like that happens all the time. So y'all have to really think about
Hmm.
it. Why is it that when you have this man and this woman pair up, the woman, anything she do gets attributed to the man, and the men get to take credit for everything? Yeah, because
Well,
like,
there we go.
and it's because men are dependent. We need to be honest about that. Men are dependent. That's why it's like, oh, of course you're like men literally get upset when women say they're independent. Well, you're an adult. Why would you have to declare that? Because no, it's a declaration that women can make. When we talk about being single and not being in relationships, we have man after man after man come up here and crash out talking about we need to come together. Not because it's genuine feelings, not because they care about women and their well being, because like, oh, they need babies and women are supposed to do all this labor. Thank you, Jesse. Hey. Um and it's not worth it. So the more autonomy women get, the more defensive men get, the more violent men get, the more politically charged men are getting. So like that's what I'm saying. Like we got to be honest about what the dynamic actually is. So I know it's gonna be some outliers. So because some people gonna think anecdotal. Like I know this person, whatever. And that's why I said it's important to have life skills. Period. Like anybody's capable of learning the life skills. That's the thing. Like a boy and a girl can learn the life skills, but we live in a society where it's pushed on girls and boys are like give and slack. That's why we have these grown men who can't function without women. Like you'll never see men declare, "Oh, I'm a single man, but I'm susceptible," whatever. They always have to have proximity to women. Even men who mess with men want proximity to women because women in our society are conditioned to do the labor. What's up, Drika? Oh, 20, did you want to say something?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hey, Jazz. Her signal a little messed up. Look at Kodak. You want it now? You want a sticker? Hey, Cree. What I'm talking about, not you having a what's it? Conceptualizing the point. Hey, T baby. How everybody doing? Yeah, women should be dependent. I remember I was watching a video where this man was butthurt about the fact that there's been songs pushing independence on women for a while, since like the 90s. So get your shit together. The fact is men like to show up and claim they're independent and you're not. You're not. A lot of things y'all like men who say they built the world and they created everything. No, men have been stealing ideas from women. That goes back to what I was saying earlier. Women can invent things, women can innovate, women can like spearhead anything, and men will rewrite books and take credit for it. The fact that we're on the internet, women have always prioritized connecting. Connection is our thing. So when you have anything that has connection, when it comes to the phone, when it comes to the internet, you look at it and there's a woman there. But who's taking credit for it? Who we assume is the default for? A man. No, that's not true.
I don't know if you can hear me, but
Mm-hmm.
and it's funny that they say that when they accuse us of being on the phone all the time, like we always gossiping, always talking, but then they'll take claim on something that would give that opportunity. So I agree with you 100%. My service gonna be in and out a little bit, but let me see. Go ahead, Mar.
That's fine. Hold on, before Margot, that's why I made that point yesterday. A lot of the male-dominated fields that they like to keep women out of. If women were in these male-dominated fields, they would persevere much more. When it comes to like, I was talking about construction, the HVAC, all the shit that men be like, oh, we're the ones who do it. Because women are not like ego-driven the way men are. Like men get off on saying, well, I built this fast and I can hold all this weight. Women are going to be more innovative. Like, how can we do this in a way that's more efficient? And that's like, y'all gotta understand how much the male ego has stunted us as a society. But go ahead, more too good. What you want to say? You on mute. Hey, Tabella.
I'm sorry about that. You just answered the question and all that. You know, why men's got to be jealous of their mate, whatever, all type of stuff. Because I had the same
So, hold on.
question.
Do you
Why I
have to
got?
say something about the prompt?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to answer the prompt.
I can. Hold on. Repeat that again, sweetheart.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you. You need a second. What's up, Soul Glow?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Hello, everyone. Okay, so are men jealous of independent women because they aren't? I do believe that. I've been independent for a very, very long time. I'm educated, like one of the fields that you were talking about, as far as women getting into that used to be male dominated. One of them is truck driving. And I remember after my
Hey,
dad
Red.
passed away, I started truck driving, and it caused like a big shift in my life when it came to dating men, black men in particular. And that's when I started noticing more that if you can take care of yourself financially as a black woman, or as any woman, I guess, if you could take care of yourself financially, and if you can, get into those fields where they're mostly male dominated, then they call you names like as if, we're supposed to feel some type of way about being independent or taking care of ourselves.
Hey,
And I
Morgan.
had I had one guy actually tell me that he wished that we lived in the 1950s because then women just shut up and do what they were told.
So
I
I just
think
want,
that it, yeah.
when it comes to that, because I've heard that before, I want y'all to be I want to be very clear about that. There are black men who are saying they wish we can go to a previous point of time. Y'all gotta really think about that. Knowing people's history in this country, and they want to go to a previous point of time. They don't care about the subjugation or oppression they
No.
claim they're dealing with. The idea of oppressing a woman gets them off. But go ahead and finish your point.
Okay, this particular person, I'm so glad that you said that. This particular person that I'm actually talking about that said this to me is actually like he actually ended up being like very abusive, verbally abusive, physically abusive, misogynistic, and on the outside he wanted everybody to believe that he was this well put together man, right? He owned his own home. He drives a nice car. Elder, like gentleman, silver beard, silver hair. You would look
So hold
at
up,
first
but that's
impression.
what I was talking about earlier. A lot of those men who, like you saying, he got all these things. You have to understand what relationships that he had when he gets to you. And I also want to explain something else. When it comes to abusive behavior, it is situational. It is not the person. Men are more abusive towards women when women are taller than them, when women make more money than them, when women have stronger connections to them. Like, men are very jealous of women. So if you're a woman who are dependent on a man, it's going to look different. There's always going to be manipulation, but the level of abuse is going to come from, like you were talking about, being financially independent. He's going to be more
Yeah,
abusive and trying to control you. So it's a lot of it is situational. It's not that he's a good man or a bad man out here. It's that women's autonomy is a threat to dependent men, and it's not safe for women. Period.
I believe that wholeheartedly. You hit the nail right on the head. Um, and two, it was like when you talk about women having connections and relationships outside of that particular male, right? That is a huge problem. They'll try to isolate you. They're part of the control. So say you, like, for me, I would like go to my aunt's all the time and, just visit her and visit like elderly people in my life, and that became like an issue. Like if you didn't know where I was at like every second, every 5 minutes, it was like an abusive situation.
Yeah, and that's
And I just
part
think
of
this is
what
a
I'm
great
talking about.
topic.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the situational thing, right? Because a woman who has a strong support system, we see isolation from friends and family. Men will
Hmm.
go as far as like apply for jobs in different states to move her away from their family. Men will eavesdrop in conversation about friends, right? Push certain narratives or push you away from your
Yes.
friendships. Look at women. The longer a woman's been in a relationship, the more isolated she's likely to become. And I want you to understand that when you look at how men value relationships, they never talk about the quality of the relationship. They never get into, like, how they care about each other, what the dynamics look
Hmm.
like. Men celebrate the time period, and that's what should really tell you something. The reason why they're celebrating, oh, they've been together for 10, 20, 30 years or whatever, because the idea that man was able to keep that woman trapped for that amount of time. They don't give a fuck about
Wow.
when they say you ain't got a
Crap.
man. Where your man at? Hold up, cause I'm about to say the same shit. Where your man at? Whatever. They don't talk about the quality of the man or none of that. They don't talk about high value man and all that bullshit and say they're a great one. But then when they talk about the relationship they want to celebrate, it's, oh, how long the relationship been. Alma, what you want to say? Real quick, if y'all in here, can we take the screen and get past 10K? If y'all haven't already done so, send your daily heart me. Support the people in the panel and support the live goal if you like the live. Go ahead, Alma.
Is this all your
Hey,
opinion or what you think it is?
what you want to say?
I said,
Tell us how are you independent?
of course, everybody independent.
No. See, this is what I'm saying.
You
And this is the
independent.
thing. Hold on real quick. You're not independent. You need a nurse on a daily basis. That's dependence. You need the younger generation to pay into Social Security so you can get your meds. Like, you are not independent.
But I tell you what,
So
I bet you'll be a baby mama before you be a
and
wife.
no. And you're jealous because you want to be a baby
Why
mama.
I'm jealous?
You want to get
I
pumped
don't
up
need to
full of
be
confidence.
jealous.
I don't know why.
You know you
I
like
don't know
me.
why you jealous.
What?
Like you. See what I'm saying? This man is delusional. This is an elderly man came up here and want to shame women because he on his way out. He want to get some hatred around. Like, he ain't used to nobody. He need a chaperone to take him somewhere. He be on that bus. He can't go nowhere without a walker and want to come up here and talk about anything about a woman being a baby mama. No, you want to be a baby mama. Ain't no baby coming out your ass, though. You can keep trying, but it ain't going to work.
Tell you what, it gonna come true.
No, you will
It's
never
going to come
be
It's
true
going to
one
come
day.
true.
He
You gonna be a
say you
baby
gonna have a
mama
baby.
before you be a
You gonna have
wife.
a baby.
You gonna have a baby, be a baby mama before you be a wife. Nobody
Hold
is keeping.
on. Hold on. We heard that before. It's important to note that men like Armor without
That's
my
the
armor, yeah.
truth.
He absolutely wished that he could play the role that he think women play. That's why I be saying the community, these niggas, these punks is obsessed with trying to act like women. They shame us for not doing what they think they'll do. If they was us, the way that they would be turning that ass loose on any and everybody,
You ever gonna
it's
be
what
30
he
years old
upset
and
about.
still single.
He's projecting.
Some of you in your 30s
He
now is still
wouldn't be a
single.
wife either.
What?
And you in your 80s still without your teeth. You in your 80s still walking around decrepit, bitch. You in your 80s.
How old
Up
are
here
you?
disgusting, still trying to get that flaccid, you know what,
And
up
you
and
still
working.
single.
But Drika, didn't
You
you
still
say
wearing
that?
a diaper.
Hold on, Drika. Didn't you say that when they get old like this and flaccid, they want to become bottoms all of a sudden, and that's why he competing with us because he think that because he a bottom, he a
Compete.
woman. Yeah, that's weird.
Yes.
Compete with who?
Yes.
Hold on,
Hold
your
on, let
old
me
ass should be
respond
sitting
real quick.
around. Go ahead, Drika.
No, before I
It's
lose her.
Drika. That's
No,
short for Derek.
they definitely they definitely want to be bottoms. He wants somebody to move that soil diaper to the side and pump his ass up. That's what he
Whatever,
wants.
Derek.
Oh
Whatever,
shit.
Derek.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to compete. This man should be like, you ain't got no family around you in that hospital bed. You just withering away in that fucking old folk home.
Hospital bed.
Yeah, cam up. Show us the recliner on your bed.
And it's Big Derek, not the little one.
You little Derek. You nothing but
Um,
5'2"
What
and
is he
hold
mad
up, hold up,
at? What?
hold
What's
up,
he mad at?
hold up. Take some deep breaths. Don't get your heart all worked up. Michael G, did you get your sound in the background together? You want to say something? Y'all, we almost at 10K. Let's keep tapping the screen. Again, you can support the people on the panel by gifting, send your heart me, and support the live goal. I guess Michael doing something. What's up, Jaden?
Hello. Men are
Oh,
definitely
damn.
jealous and
How,
insecure. Straight up. They cannot handle a woman that is independent. They cannot handle a woman that is for themselves and
do me a favor.
take care of herself.
Can you tell us in what ways are you aware that men are dependent? Because we know a lot of independent women. Can you talk about men's dependence?
Man, once they get a girl, they can't be dependent. They don't know how to cook. They
Let's
don't know
say
how to
women, not
clean.
girls, because niggas really be
Women.
predators.
My fault.
No,
Women.
inside and outside of relationships, the men are dependent. But go ahead.
I believe that 100%. I believe women can do everything a man can do, and a man cannot do everything a woman can do.
Nigga.
On some real shit. On some real shit. If you want to talk about it, we can.
Yeah, I wanted you to list some of the ways, though. He couldn't think of nothing.
He can't.
Tell us how the ways you dependent on an adult.
If you was my nurse,
I would never be your nurse.
if you was my nurse,
I would never.
you could give everything.
Hold up. No. Whoa. No. I would never be your nurse. Absolutely not.
I'm gonna hire you to be my nurse.
What?
I'm gonna
request you to be my nurse. How about
that? Go
that?
ahead, Michael. Let Michael go. What's up, Mike?
What
Oh,
makes
he
y'all so
playing.
independent? What makes y'all
Hold up, hold
so
up,
independent?
hold up. Are men independent?
What makes y'all so independent?
Sir, are you an independent man?
Yes, I am.
Because a lot of
I
times y'all
take
want to
care of my
criticize
damn
women.
self. I
Hold up,
take
real
care of
quick. A lot of
my damn self. Me,
it don't
by
sound like
myself.
it. It don't sound like
Why?
it. So
Why
you a
should I?
single
Why
man?
should I? Come on. Yes.
Is that
Yes,
you
I
plan on
am.
staying a single? Do you plan on staying single?
I'm planning on getting married sometime
Hold up,
when I
whoa.
finish
Why
what
do you
I'm
want to?
doing.
Why do you want to get married?
Why? What? What's the point of getting married? You said, am
You
I
the one say you want
independent?
to be married.
You
Why do you want
said
to get
that
married?
you wondering why am I independent? I already elaborated to you why am I independent. So
I don't
what
know why you
so
got all
make
these
me
old
so
ass niggas
jealous?
coming up
What
here.
makes me so jealous? What makes me so old? How old are you, my lady? How old are you?
Your age make you old,
Tell me.
sir.
How old are you?
Wait, y'all up here to argue or
Somebody
like?
already asked you that question and you
No,
ran
he's
from it before.
sundowning.
How old are you? How
Why
old
would I
are
tell you
you?
how old I am? I don't. Y'all
How
niggas is
old are
She's
you?
predatorial.
31.
You are corny. You
Predatorial.
are
She's
Y'all up
corny.
here
You're
to
a
31.
fat
argue?
chick. You are a fat chick
Let
that
Are
that
sit
y'all
let
up
up
that
here
here and
man
to?
try
go
to talk
off. Hold on,
down
let that
talk
man go.
men.
Hold on, he don't get a
You
lot of
fat
interaction with
chick
people.
trying to
Let him go
down talk
off.
men. Cut it out. Cut it out.
You ain't got that much. No, you
Cut
ain't got
it
that much
out.
time
You
left. Go
single.
ahead, go
You
off.
single. Nobody wants you. That's why
This
you.
elderly man by the projector with me talking about he want to get married in the future. It's over for you, sir. Go ahead, Mook.
Y'all up here to argue or like have a debate
No,
for
just
real?
no. These old men harassing us. Go ahead and say what you want to say.
Well, I was gonna ask. Well, I wanted to hear y'all like answer to that. Like, what makes y'all independent?
No. Hold up, real quick. Are men independent?
I mean,
Because the claim is that men are not
but like
independent.
Yeah, we independent.
it depends. I mean, we can be,
Hold on,
but
let
like
him respond.
we can be, but like the whole point of man and woman is to like help each other out. So like
Yeah, I
when
know,
the
but
point
see
of
how
like
you doing that,
the point
man?
of marriage
Hold on,
when
you
you
want
go
to be
like when you
helped
go into
out,
marriage like yeah you can be independent. It's just your choice. But when you
so
go
you
into
want to be
marriage,
helped
you're
out.
signing. You're basically signing a paper to agree for partnership. So like
Okay, all right. So you just
the
as
man
dependent
takes
as that
care of the
old
bills and
man.
stuff
Hold on,
like
you
that.
not saying nothing, sir. Sir, you not saying nothing. Like you about to explain life to us, like we don't understand how life
But
works.
y'all saying
I'm
are men
asking you.
jealous of
Hold up,
independent
sir,
women?
sir,
Why would we be
sir,
jealous? And you just asked me
sir.
we
We're talking. I'm gonna mute you because you're not listening. You're literally talking about like independence, and you're then going to talk about marriage. How are y'all independent on your own? Was the
you just
question.
said something about marriage though to the man that was talking. So
No, I didn't bring up
what are
marriage.
you
To
talking
hold
about?
up. No,
Yes, you
you
did.
slow. You slow. No, that nigga brought it up.
You just mentioned
Go
marriage.
ahead. No, hold
You
up.
asked
Let Terrence go, little boy. Shut up.
you stupid. You a
All
dumbass.
right, you can go. Yeah, put that shit in the comments. What you want to say, Terrence? Go ahead, Villa.
I mean, I was gonna say something, but you just keep cutting everybody off, so ain't no point
Are
in
you
having the
So you don't
independent?
want to say
conversation.
nothing? I can give you a spot to another person. Do you want to say something or no?
No, I'm
Nah,
saying
it's
somebody had
cool.
turned the mic on.
Hold on, you couldn't find
You
a
hear me?
mute button. Villa got there first. Villa, you want to say something?
Okay, go
I mean,
ahead.
I feel like personally, I feel like that's just like socialized. Like people, like men, in a sense of being independent of women. I feel like women and men are interdependent on each other. In a sense, like how the
And see,
world
that's the
works.
thing. Okay, tell us how men are interdependent with women.
Cause that's just how it works. Like I feel like independence is a personality thing. It's not necessarily like uh
Describe the
uh
personality.
a personality thing. Like someone that likes to be independent it's a personality thing, not necessarily a requirement
Yeah,
for a
don't do me
man
a
or a
favor.
woman.
Hold up. Do me a favor. Don't repeat yourself. Actually, explain what you're talking about.
I'm trying to.
This is a
Yo, this
terrible
is
crack
crazy.
at it.
Yeah, shaming dude on here.
This is crazy. And you did
Like
ask me.
I don't
I
like.
hate
Come
how
on,
these
bro.
men try to make it
Hold on,
seem
y'all
like
start
marriage.
interrupting. He need to concentrate, y'all. He trying to Think about what he's trying to say. Give him a second to figure it out. While he figuring out what he want to say or what he was talking about, y'all tap the screen. Make sure y'all send your heart me. Support the live goal. Villa, you got it, or you need some more time to write it down, figure out what you was talking about.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
reading.
okay, that's fine. Take a break, and then when you ready to tell us what the independent personality is like, let us know. Go ahead, Terrence. What you want to say? Terrence, we went through this last time. You gotta find the mute button.
Yeah, okay, is that it?
Hey, Beans, yeah, you got it.
Is that it?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, listen. So what I'm saying is, I feel like each male and female should be independent before marriage, before all of that. You know what I mean? Like, I see so many relationships now where people are coming together and both of them broke, both of them struggling, and they taking on both financial responsibility of each other, which is right now at a time like this is very hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree, and I think that's the trap
And
women.
Oh
right. Go
Oh,
shit.
ahead.
go ahead, finish.
No,
You can finish what you were saying.
and then I feel like right now
Hey,
it's like a
Smarty.
war between
Thank you,
it's a
Tasha.
war between men and women. You know, to where
Yeah.
women feel like we as
It's
men.
a war
With,
between women and men.
yes, exactly.
Put that. Because they
Yeah, that's
initiating the war.
no. All as men, I feel like a lot of women are wanting to pick a man that's already made up. You know, he already
Yeah.
financially stable. You know what I'm
They don't
saying?
want the struggle. They don't want
No,
the
you gotta
struggle.
exactly. You have to get the man that has a vision, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, motivate him and push him.
Hold up, real
But
quick. Hold up, real
Because they
quick.
don't want to
Hold up.
motivate them.
That's why they
Just
Hold up,
like women.
Michael.
talk
Hold
to me,
up,
Jack.
hold up. So you're saying that these people pairing up and they dependent on each other, right? You said it like it was a
Yeah.
negative thing, and then you went on saying that like women need to be with men who are like ain't got their shit together.
No,
Why would
not
somebody
not
seek out
no,
someone?
not no. Not if they don't have their shit together. But I'm saying when men are trying to, accomplish things, everybody wants somebody that's already together. But what
Hey,
about the good
Felicity.
what about the good men?
What's the
But what
age limit? Hold on. You saying men. So 18 plus. What's the age limit of you getting your shit together? At what age should you have your shit together by as a man?
I'm gonna say
40.
it really depends on the situation.
40?
Listen, it depends on. I'm a business owner. You look on my page. I got my shit together. You know what I'm
Hold on,
saying?
don't give
But
your
I'm talking.
resume. Give an
I'm
age.
not. I'm
Hold
not
on,
gonna look. I'm
give
not
an
gonna
Just
look
give
at.
age.
an age.
I'm gonna say 30. You should have your shit together.
What?
30.
So
No,
hold
Women
up.
because
think a
Let me
woman supposed
at
to
20
have her
from,
shit
from the
together.
age of 18 from the age of 18.
No. That's
No,
valid. 30, right? So why can't men
yeah.
just be single until they 30? Like, why do you have to be in a relationship?
Well,
Because the way
I
y'all
agree
talk
with
about,
what
the
you're
way
saying.
y'all
You
Listen
talk
though,
you
we're
about,
you
hold
God's
up,
agree with.
daughter. Let's
I
stop
agree
hold
with
saying
that.
up,
But
hold
it's women
up,
who be crying when they get over 30 about
hold up. When y'all talk about getting these relationships for potential, you talk like relationships last forever. Why would a woman get in a relationship with a
No.
man for potential and it's not even likely to last long? Why would
It's just
anybody
your
sign
time.
up for that? What's
It's
wrong?
just
Hold
your
up.
But
time.
it's
Because
all about
hold up, sir. Y'all don't get in relationships with women for potential. You don't. Y'all don't do that. But this is why y'all dependent. Because y'all try to normalize women getting in relationships with men when they still struggling and getting their shit together. 30 is fucking crazy.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm a hustler. You hear me? I ain't waiting on no woman to
straight
do nothing for
hustler.
me. You hear me? I own food trucks. I do paint and body work. You feel me?
Hold up.
I do
Hold
not
up.
depend.
Nobody asked you for your resume. What's up, Lynn?
Because they don't got
Hold
one.
up. Y'all mute
This is
up.
their
Then we'll go.
resume.
Then we'll open the panel. Y'all eager. Calm down.
These niggas slow. First and foremost, I wanted to say that. Slow as shit.
Mm.
But No, the men aren't independent. That's why they keep saying we need each other. We need each other, and then they get to
Body been
describing
hurt.
it, and it sound like, excuse me, I'm not talking over an autistic person. Please mute up.
You got it all in your voice.
I'm not talking over autistic people. Please
Hey,
mute up.
Amara.
And you got
Hold on,
What
ADHD.
I'm a
You're
hold up. No,
want y'all
I'm
to
gonna
suck
drop
no
the
no.
sweet
y'all.
with you?
No, you can
I'm
go,
not.
Michael.
That's
You still
Answer
mute
that
ableist.
up.
question.
That's
Shut the fuck
ableist.
up.
I'm not arguing back and
No,
forth with a man on the spectrum. I'm sorry, sir.
no, that's the elderly men. They gotta go.
Oh,
They don't know that.
it's too early to be sundowning. What the hell?
It's that bedtime scene. You know they go to sleep early.
Oh yeah, they tweaking. But whenever the men get to describing like the independence and what women need to do, it always sounds like they need help with becoming the men they need to become. And it's crazy because I never say I don't look at my life and be like, oh dang, in order to accomplish, in order to be the woman I need to be, in order to be the person I need to be, I need a man because I need a man and a man needs me. Like that shit is stupid. So no, they not independent. They need a woman to help grow them up. They not complete unless they get a woman to help grow them up. They can't be the man that they want to be until a woman come in their life. They
That's what I was
doomed.
saying about the previous guy when they know, like, we know for a fact men do not get in relationships with women for potential, right? But the fact that they want to normalize women and get in relationships and pairing up women when they don't have that shit together and thinking like, oh, he has potential. I don't know what kind of like y'all talking about. How do you even measure that, right? That's a dependent. That's something a person that's dependent would say. Like, oh, like I want to be in a relationship before I got it together because he needs assistance. The potential is what potentially could happen if that woman helps him. That's the thing. Y'all overly dependent. But anybody who already spoke want to add something to something was said?
I would like to say that you two ladies hit that nail right on the head when it comes to them depending on women. I hate when they say, oh, you should be willing to go 50-50. If a woman is already paying 100% of everything on her own for herself, a man needs to come in and loosen that load, like lighten that load. They have two jobs, literally. Like, if you really want to get technical, men have literally two jobs, and that is to protect and provide, and they can't do either. You can't protect a woman's feelings, thoughts, emotions, because they're emotionally immature for so long in their life. And then you can't provide because you're asking the woman to provide everything, not only her own emotional, physical, or whatever spiritual stability, but you're also asking her to provide your mental, emotional, physical stability and pay for your bills. These men have lost their everlasting minds. Seriously. They have really gone off the deep end.
And
And
I
they
would
really are on the red pill real bad. Everything is a woman's fault, and they blame women for everything. Not never looking within themselves and saying, how can I be better? How can I be
All
a
right,
better man?
thank you. Let Icy go. Go ahead, Icy.
I would like to respond to Rara 100 down there in the third box. Um, the issue, uh, like, there's so many issues with what these ladies are up here saying.
Hold up,
We
no. You're not, hold up. You're not, no. You're not doing that. You're going to address the prompt. You desperate for attention. You're not about to go back and forth with nobody. Address the prompt or we go on to the next person.
okay. But yeah, jealous. Nah, men are not. Men have never been jealous of women. For what? Jealous of what? We have always been independent. Men have
Describe how y'all
created.
independent.
Can I
Describe
get a couple minutes? Hold
no,
on.
because you like the 6'1". I want y'all to describe how y'all independent. Apparently, y'all can't answer that question. I don't know why
We
it's so hard.
created the term. It before listen, before y'all didn't even have back in the day, y'all were far
Y'all
from
know, hold up,
independent.
real
Y'all
quick. I'm gonna
depended on
stop
a
you,
man.
Icy. Hold up. Let me just do a little fun fact, right? We know that in society, women are the communicators. Men try to take credit for everything. When it comes to linguistics, that's something you got from women. Women were the first ones to be able to communicate with each other through language, sir. So that's not true.
I actually agree with you there.
No,
Y'all
yeah,
may
you
be
got
good at
to go to the next
words,
one.
but
No,
we're
it's fine. I
good
don't need
at
your valid. I don't need you to
hold on,
validate.
I'm
I
trying to
stated
answer
it.
your
Go. No,
question.
no. Go to the next one.
Okay. The next one is actions. Actions speak louder than words. So you could go ahead and take credit for words, but at the end of the day, who built this country? Men.
Hold up,
Who,
hold up. What we
when
talking
it comes
about?
to STEM,
Actions, building stuff.
yeah, building stuff
Okay,
like
let me ask
home,
you a
the home you
question. Let
live
me ask you
in,
a
the car
question.
you
Hold up,
drive.
hold up, hold up, real quick. Did you build that house that you live in?
A man did. It
A
damn sure
man built
wasn't a
it.
woman.
Okay, so you saw the
It
team. You
wasn't
saw the
words.
team of people.
It wasn't done through words. It wasn't done through a woman. A hardworking man built it, just like the car you driving in,
That
just like
nigga,
the
that
But
nigga
you,
society
go
you
but you
hard
live
know
in.
thinking
what?
about it. Talk about a
But
That's
hold
what I'm
up.
hard-working
talking
man.
about.
No, hold up. You know what?
Independent.
No, you got that. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all good at building stuff. Keep building stuff. Like when it come to labor, when it come to like, yeah, keep building it. Be Bob the
Yeah.
Builder. Thank you,
So
DeBella.
there's those who talk. There's talk the talk, and there's those who walk the walk. You tell me which one is more valuable. I
So
land.
you can build buildings.
We could build the whole society y'all live in. Y'all entitled, and y'all want to act like a man
Well, he
isn't
can't
valuable to
build nothing. That
society.
punk can't
All
build a
y'all do is
damn
talk and
thing.
gossip on these panels. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't building nothing. Y'all not viable to society because y'all
Hold
could
on,
talk a
cam
good
up.
game.
Cam up and show us the construction site. Cam up, we want to
I
see
could
it.
cam up and show you a paid off Tesla
Don't
that I'm
argue with these
sleeping in
big
the
ass
back of.
bitches.
That's what I could show you. I got
That you
two cars.
sleeping
I
in
got
the
a
back
Maserati.
of.
I got a Maserati and a Tesla and two cribs. What
Wait,
you
wait, wait.
talking
So
about?
hold on. So let's start.
Y'all
Hold on.
can't
So
have
I
this
see.
Shut
conversation
Hold
with
up.
on, I
me.
see. Let's stop right there because it's always black men with Teslas that come up on this panel and talk shit about
You
what
sound
other
like a
black people
man. So
have
what you talking
going.
about?
I am a man, dear. But anyway, that talk shit about what the hell the other black community has. You are against your own people,
Sound
sir.
like a faggot.
What is this he she talking about? At the
Just
end
a
of the day,
Well,
back
faggot.
to what I'm
you gotta
talking about.
go.
You
We're
sound like a
talking about
faggot.
building, being valuable to society. We're talking about independence. How can y'all
Can't
be
even pronounce the
independent when
word.
y'all
Shut
depend
up.
on a man?
Don't nobody
When
give a
y'all
fuck
depend
about
on
your Model 3, sir. Shut the fuck.
We don't care.
y'all depend on a man to create everything y'all need. So how can y'all be
What? Now let
independent?
me hold up real quick. Why are the men so obsessed? So in the middle of the conversation, you the third one to give a resume. Why?
We
Why do
don't
you
get
need
it.
people? Yeah, like
Cause
why do you need a rap
you
sheet
asked me
behind
to
you? No,
cam up.
no, nobody asked you independent. No, I
You
said to show
asked
me
me
the
to cam
construction
up. I can
site.
show you a lot of
There's no
stuff.
construction site. There's no construction
I could
site.
show you a lot of stuff, a lot of good things. You don't want me to cam up because if we all cammed up, we could all show what we got. We don't want to
He
go
was here
there. We don't
yesterday.
want to go big buck
He
for
here
big
every
buck.
day. Listen, these niggas come
Hell
back every
yeah.
single day.
He was here yesterday. I remember that.
I come to check y'all every day.
Motherfucker
Yeah,
bragging
he a
about having a
fan.
Model 3. It's the same price as a
It's a Model
Honda
Y,
Civic.
baby. It's
Shut
a Model
up.
Y.
You
It's
ain't
a
got no
Model Y.
motherfucking Model Y.
This
It's a
That is,
nigga
shut up.
has
it's a
a
red
Honda
Model Y with red
Accord.
seats.
Okay, we don't
And my
care.
Mozzie is black with red seats.
This man
Shut
has a
Next
up. You
topic.
Nissan.
making it up. You lied.
Next topic.
Yeah, next topic. Shut the
What
fuck
do I
up.
got to do? What you think I got something to lie about
This
with
man
Yes.
some
has a
with
Nissan.
with
This man
some
has a
bitter females
Nissan.
that ain't never gonna be married? Like, what are you talking about? Y'all don't bring nothing valuable
But
to
you missing a hold
society.
up. Pause. You missing a
What?
point. Hold up
And I
real
am
quick.
married. I'm a married
Hold up.
woman on the
Hold on, no,
panel.
no, no.
Renting
Don't, y'all gotta stop trying
cars.
to prove anything. Here's the point. The reason why he's saying married, because that's a thing, codependent. He think the flex is saying, oh, you're never going to find a person you could be codependent on. And don't need that. You need it. That's why you think it's a flex. Because on your own, you be struggling. That's why y'all say that to women.
Struggling just like that motherfucking hairline of yours, nigga. Just like that thinning ass, balding ass hairline of yours that you don't fucking have. Struggling just like that. Independent just like that motherfucking hairline that you have. Yeah, just like that, nigga. Thin ass hairline. Shut up. I'm sick of
Why you
these
so
thin
upset?
hairline having ass niggas.
Let
Shut
me go
up,
get a lace
baldy.
front. Let me go get a
Shut
lace
up, bald
front.
nigga. Bald nigga. Bald nigga.
I
Shut
look
up.
good. I look better than your nigga. I bet that.
No,
I
no.
bet that.
With that taco meat on your chest. Shut
You
up. You
love
look
it. You
stupid
love
and
it. You love it.
ugly.
Look at the
Ugh.
Tesla in
This
cat
nigga
mode.
scrunched up in the car.
Oh yeah, there's a bed in the back of the Tesla.
This is a Honda Accord, y'all.
My
That's a
daughter,
Honda
my
Accord.
daughter is shopping for colleges right now.
No, this is a Honda Accord, and he said it's a bed in the back.
A
He
Honda
sleeps in it.
Accord,
He
you go
sleeps in
that
it,
go
y'all.
crazy.
This is a
Hold up, real
Toyota
quick.
Camry, and
That
y'all letting
is
this
what
man
he
rage bait
said.
y'all in
All
a
right,
Toyota
hold up,
Camry.
y'all. Let Sir Xavier go. What's up, Sir Xavier?
He get
Yeah,
his
that's right.
bald ass up here every day.
And
What's
he
up,
lives in that
That's
Xavier?
his
car.
house. That's where he live at.
Yeah,
Go
he
ahead,
lives in
Xavier.
that car. That's a gag.
No, I just wanted to talk about the prompt. Can someone reframe it and rephrase it for me? I'm having a hard time tracking what it's trying to intend to say here.
Oh no,
It's
baby, you on the
asking
wrong
you.
panel. Nobody about to do that. What? What?
All right, my bad then. All right, y'all got it.
Yeah. Why? Come on. Why would you come up here and ask us to explain about what will make you want to come and talk about it if you didn't understand it?
I think I understand it. I just don't want to assume and ramble for 30 seconds and get off point. But if you're saying that men being jealous of independent women, right? I think jealousy might be the wrong word. It might be, it's hard to enmesh and become one with an independent woman. That's, I think, what the real issue is. Uh, just me personally, if I'm speaking from experience and from the brotherhoods that I'm a part of and what they say, it's like we sit our women down and we have a conversation about, let's say, investing, for instance. And all of a sudden, in her mind, if she wants to be independent and or competitive with the idea or defiant against the idea or the leadership, it's something within us men that it's not like we're jealous of her being able to make her own decisions. It's more so of like what's the word I'm looking for? It's
Jealous is
hard to be,
appropriate.
I wouldn't say jealous necessarily. Like, let me give you an example, right? So if you set someone down and said, hey, Bitcoin is going to be, crashing here with the economy, having a reversal, and it's going to hit, roughly $20,000 a coin. And when it does, we should all invest. And this is a real conversation I sat down with my folks and had, right? For the ones that listened, it was like we became bonded. Now it's at $60,000 just a few years later. To the folks to the women
So that's hold
especially
up, real quick.
uh,
No. When this happened, when this conversation about the Bitcoin happened,
a few years ago,
a few
back when
years ago.
interest
Okay, so it's
rates.
already inflated price. The people making a lot of money off Bitcoin, the ones who got in it early. Your rate of return isn't the same once it's already inflated. But that don't have nothing to do with the topic and the jealousy that you were talking about. Go ahead back to the jealousy. Find the other word that you think is more appropriate.
Yeah, it's not necessarily about inflation. It's more so about like if we as a man give
We're not
guidance to a
talking about
woman,
Bitcoin, sir. Find the word
that's
to
fine.
replace
That's
jealousy
fine.
that you were talking about.
It's hard to be enmeshed with the woman that's independent. I think that's what the whole point of the relationship tends to want to be. It's
Why do
hard
you want to be
to.
enmeshed? Hold up. Why do you want to be enmeshed with a woman?
Isn't
Hey,
that what the
Liz.
creation of a child is? Is
No. It's a
being that woman
reason
for
why
another?
you hold up. It's a reason why men, period, desire to be enmeshed with women. Talk about that. Why do y'all want to be enmeshed with women so much? Why are you so dependent on women? Why would you like? What are you talking
Ah,
about?
dog, don't do that. Don't do that now. I'm more of like the, hey, I want my women to decenter me. Like, go ahead, focus on the sisterhood. Like, I don't want her constantly on my business and
So
blowing up my
okay,
phone
that's not what you just
24/7.
said. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all don't like the way it actually sounds when somebody point that out, then you want to pivot. That's not what you were saying in the beginning.
You still can be
No, you was
enmeshed in
trying to
the
find
sense
another
of
word for
having a
jealous.
child
You
together.
got lost somewhere, and you never found the word. So
All
you
right, I've been
saying men don't?
derailed. It's
Yeah,
all right.
you're right.
No, you got
No,
it. You
but
got
you're
it.
right. When y'all say men don't want to be enmeshed with independent women, we know why. You want a woman that's codependent and not gonna call you out because if that lady is independent, there's a certain dynamic of power dynamic you're not going to have over her, which is why y'all spend so much time trying to put women down and calling them out for being independent. You want somebody who's dependent on you or think that she needs you, which is why men nag women and they attack women's confidence. Yeah, so you said it. You dependent. You making a point. Let Hazel go, Mr.
You're
Dependent.
hella out of context.
Hold on, real quick. It's fine. Yeah, I did have it. I've been had it. Go ahead, Hazel.
Hi, Tara. Thank you for letting me on your platform. Thank you for giving me a moment to talk.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the prompt is, are men jealous of independent women because they aren't? For the longest time, they've been told that they're entitled to women's bodies, children, and our labor. For the longest time, any of the religions have been telling them that, any single one of them. And they're seeing that that's actually not true. Women do not need to be with them unless they want to, and women can survive on their own without them. And that really contradicts everything that they've been taught for centuries. And when it comes to this building of societies, this society that we live in, we didn't ask you to build it. None of us asked you to do what you've done. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that for a minute. This same society that's crumbling, the same society where children, women, other beings are being trafficked, used for their bodies. Well, let's talk about the same society that's the air is being poisoned, the water is being poisoned. If we want to talk about society that you build, that we didn't ask you to build, you got to take the bad with it because the same society is crumbling. It is not working. It is no good. Okay, and don't forget that a woman built you. You could have not built anything had you have not come through the womb of a woman. You all seem to forget that. And that's very important. You are no better than women. And a lot of you who think that we don't provide anything, you're lying to yourselves and you're saying that out of hate and anger. Because without a woman, you would not be here in the first place. So stop with this, we've built society. No, you were told to build the society that another man told you we wanted. You never listened to us. We never asked for any of this. So your Teslas, your Toyotas, your Nissans, or whatever, that is something that you guys like to show off. That is something that some man told you that you needed. You didn't need all of these things. We don't need half the things that we have today. So don't come and throw that in our face because none of that is relevant.
So the thing about that, though, you have to
Yeah.
understand is that when women talk about their independence, they're talking about the here and right now. When men start talking about anything they did, notice they have to like, one talk about their rap sheet and stuff. We don't even know if it's true, but they want to talk about the things that have happened in the past. And a lot of times they don't have enough context to like argue for it. Because again, there's a lot of things that women created throughout time because men are so obsessed with taking credit for the things that women do. They slap a man's name on it. But go ahead, Lan.
Yeah, and not only that, but like they seem to forget, or maybe they're uneducated about the historical oppression of women and not being able to do anything because of the oppression. Maybe they don't understand what the oppression looked like. Maybe they haven't had like they haven't grasped the idea of what the oppression looked like. So they make statements like men built society as if women are mentally and physically incapable of doing so, when the reality of it is, had it not been for the oppression of women for so long, who knows how far along society
Thank you,
would
Spike.
be at this point. We could probably we would be much further along in society. But men are so like insecure, they have to depend on the oppression of women, and in order to, you know, exist in their ego. Like they have to. They don't give a fuck about moving forward as a species or anything. They just care about themselves all individually. And it's fucked up because we all pay the consequences. We all pay the price for that. And they don't mind playing their part as the nigga at the bottom. Like black men don't mind playing their part as the men at the bottom, because they think one day we're gonna get it together with the help of our women. If
Thank
we
you,
can convince
Monica.
these women to we can move forward. Like, no. Y'all are permanently at the bottom, especially because y'all not gonna ever get it together. Y'all not gonna ever do what's necessary to get it together. So that's just that on that.
So we're below y'all, and y'all got so much power. Why isn't women ruling the world right now? Why is it mostly men? So if y'all are able to do all this and do all that, why is it still us? And why are
Thank you,
we on top still?
Monica.
But you say we're on the bottom.
Hold
But
up, move. Let me move. Hold up, move real quick. What's your race?
black.
Okay. Go ahead and keep trying to make that point you making.
I'm saying, but like she said, men
No, no,
are
no,
below.
no, 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 no. Go ahead,
All
black
right.
man. Finish that point you was making about being at the top and subjugating women.
I
Keep
mean, I'm
going.
not saying we're at the top. I'm not saying
No,
nobody's
no,
at the
no,
top.
no, 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 no. Keep
Are you
making
gonna
that
let
point
me?
you
Are you
was
gonna let me
making.
talk? I
Yeah, go ahead.
am. You keep cutting me off. Yeah. Hello.
Are you quiet
Uh,
now?
no, I thought my shit messed up, but okay. Anyways, like I was saying, if women are so on top, then why aren't y'all ruling the world right now?
You act like
Tell us.
oppression
Why can't if
Hold up,
y'all are
real
so
quick.
doesn't
No, no,
exist.
hold up. No, no, no.
if y'all are
Hold up.
capable of doing
Hold up. Tell us,
if y'all are capable
sir,
of doing so much,
sir,
she
sir,
said somebody in the
sir.
comments said we.
No, tell us how you ruling the world. Tell us how y'all
I
ruling
mean,
the
I'm
world,
not
black
saying nobody's
man.
ruling the world,
No,
but
no, no,
y'all are
no, no,
saying
no, 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 no. Keep with that point, Mr. Black Man.
what are y'all doing? What are
Tell us
y'all
how you
doing to
ruling
the
the
world?
world.
Besides, like she said, and she also said that we can't y'all brought us here, but
So you don't want
also
to double down
y'all
no
brought.
more,
I'm saying
huh?
y'all brought men
You
here, but
changed your mind?
y'all can't have kids without a man. And
No, don't switch up.
don't get into that bone marrow shit because y'all kid gonna be fucked up. But anyways,
Hold
like
up.
And at the end, you
Y'all
still
see
have to
how,
go
hold
through a
up real
woman to
quick.
be here.
Hold up real quick. Y'all see how he pivoted from that point real fast?
You didn't
bro,
have to
Like,
pivot, bro.
we can literally talk about it.
Speak your truth, man.
She just said that men we are below y'all, but at the same time, y'all are saying everything we created in the world is going down. Why are y'all not fixing it?
no, no, no,
Why
no,
are
no,
y'all
no.
not?
You
No,
hold up.
answer the fucking
No,
question. You not answering my
no,
question. You can
no.
say no,
Don't
no, no.
not you crashing out. Now you crashing out. You came in here talking about y'all
You
did
don't
all this
even
stuff.
because
Why the women at
you're
the
disregarding my
bottom?
question.
Go ahead. No, no. You was
Answer
real.
the question.
You was real,
Answer the
real
question.
loud and
I
Why
can
are y'all
answer
flippant,
the
not
speaking
fixing?
about
question.
how women are
Why are
at the
y'all not fixing our
bottom.
mistakes?
No, no. So no. I
Why
want
are
you to
y'all
talk
not?
about how you at the
Why are
top.
y'all
Go
not fixing our
ahead.
mistakes?
Tell us how you at the top. Cause you
I
can.
never said we
You
are. I
can.
said I
No,
never
no,
said we.
no. That was the point you was trying to make. You thought it was a
How you gonna
flex, and then you forgot you was
stop
black,
fucking muting
huh?
Speak
No,
your
you
truth,
forgot you was
brother.
stage?
black, huh?
Don't
You don't
backtrack,
even know what I'm
homie.
trying to
Speak how you
say.
feel, man. It's like you scared to say what you want to say because you're on a panel for the women. Speak your mind, bro.
Nah, but do you understand me though? I'm saying they
I
saying like
get you,
men
man.
cause all this shit to go
Listen,
down
bro.
in the
I'm gonna tell
world.
you something. That
They
the
said
average
men cause
woman,
all this stuff to go down in the world. Why are they not fixing it then? If they're so powerful and they have all the power,
Okay,
it's
so
a
step
black
out the
thing
way.
amongst us. Like
Step
we
out
the
the way
only
then.
culture
but
that
like
do
as
this,
black
man.
people, we should have each other's back. And they're down in black men.
But see,
That's all they're doing.
all men run. Like if you really want to be technical, the woman isn't strong enough to work in the coal mine. Like the woman was saying, they could do the same thing. You can't work in the coal mine. You
They
can't do
can't.
the
They
electrical
did
work.
work in the
That
coal
but
mine.
listen, when you can, but your body when you ain't strong enough, your body will not last like a man would. That's why you can't. That's why women can't play men's sports. You ain't fit to go out on the highway on DOT and work in 120-degree weather and have to lift something that's 80 pounds repetitively over and over
They
again.
can't.
When it comes to
You
construction
cannot
work, you
lift
can't do that.
above
When it
80
comes to the
pounds.
road work, you can't do that. So, but still, why we got to go back and forth, man? We got to work together.
Exactly. They're not letting
Women
me get
are
my point
important, like
across. And
men
they're
are
talking about I'm getting
important, but
mad.
it's like
They're talking about I'm
with
getting
black.
mad, but they keep muting me every time I try to get my
But
point
it's with
across.
black
Who
people,
wouldn't
man.
get
Let me say
mad?
this, homie. Come and go. But with black people, we are the only race that sit here and go against each other with who more important than the other. Our kids really doomed. Like the next generation coming after us, man, they gonna have a real problem. This is the what we creating now is gonna be bad for our kids. That's what this
Exactly.
gonna be, and it ain't about
Exactly. And
These
who
y'all are
niggas
so
do more,
slow.
ignorant.
who
Y'all are
do
so
what.
ignorant. Y'all care about yourselves and y'all want to bash black men instead of just bringing us instead of like, you know what I'm saying? We are independent. We should be uplifting each.
No, this
These
man try
niggas
to
slow.
say, hold up.
You
No,
keep
no,
Yeah.
muting me,
this
but
man, hold up, hold
we
up.
should be uplifting
This
each.
man tried to say, hold up, go ahead and say it in the comments then. This man tried to say, oh, women talk about all these things. Why y'all not at the top now? And then when I talked about race, he got real quiet on that point. He got real quiet on that point. The reason why I got up here defending him because he think he a weak man. Go ahead, ATG.
I ain't gonna call him weak, but he just got to speak his mind.
You think he weak? You spoke for him. Let ATG go.
Is it my phone?
No, ATG wasn't saying. Oh, they dropped. Go ahead, Aaliyah.
Hello. I say yes, they are. Now, I will say that the men who are talking, it sounds like a hit dog a holler because an independent man won't take offense to a prompt like this. They just gonna be like, I mean, yeah, because they know men that are not independent that do in fact are jealous of women, and they show it. They show it in relationships. They show it in dating scenes. They show it when you're just minding your business, hanging out, and you just have a random conversation. It's just like, oh, you got big money. It's just like, nah, it's no need for that.
Okay, but y'all put us
And
all in the
another
same
thing,
categories.
hold up, real quick. Boo. I want also the women to understand is that when we ask men how they're independent, they can't just go off and just say the things they independent. They go strictly for attacking women because they want you to defend yourself. But what's up, Liz? Thank you, Monica. Make sure
Hey,
y'all send your heart me, tap the screen, and support the live goal. Go ahead, Liz.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of wow, okay, there's a lot of different directions to go with this. I know, for example, there's a line of merchandise right now that a white man created that talks about that like all of the slogan is different versions of deport white liberal women, and like it's on t-shirts, it's on mugs, it's on all these things. And the reason why he made that merchandise is because, well, we know that like among the whites the birth rate is down, is especially down, right? And like white men are really mad that like white women are not choosing white men anymore, or not at the rates that they used to. So there's this sort of like backlash from the white men, and there's literally merchandise. You can buy a travel mug, you can buy a coffee mug, you can buy a t-shirt, you can buy sweatpants, you can buy flip-flops, a keychain that all say the same thing on them. Yeah, and we even see this in law, right? We see that Roe v. Wade was overturned. They don't want women to have, what is a key factor in women's independence is autonomy over their own bodies. And if we don't have that, it's a lot more difficult to not be tied to a man, right? Getting rid of like women losing their jobs, which we know Donald Trump eliminated a lot of positions when he came into his second term. A lot of these things are purposely done by jealous men in order to hinder women's ability to be independent.
Yeah, I agree, and that's the thing we have to understand is, especially the way the men are politically charged has a lot to do with the fact that they are codependent women and wanting to like subjugate women. Because like without women, where would these men be? They struggling on their own. What's up, Colleen? And if you already spoken, want to say something, you can just jump in. Just don't interrupt
Hey,
people.
girl. Yeah, just to piggyback off of basically what y'all was saying, I pretty much agree with everything. I feel like men are just dependent on their ego, and they just will not. They're delusional. They don't understand that women
Elaborate.
can genuinely have like we have our own minds, like we have our own integrity to do things, and they are like they are genuinely jealous of that. Like they feel stripped of their like ego. And like I feel like, just like Aaliyah said, if anybody's genuinely offended by the prompt, it's because you feel attacked. Like you feel attacked. Why do you feel attacked? Because I can structure my character. Like why do you feel attacked? Because I can take care of myself. That's crazy.
a hit dog gonna holler.
Don't nobody feel it like what men feel attacked by a woman taking care of
Yeah,
herself.
like I'm
That's what
trying
a
to figure out
grown
what
Yeah,
men
adult
are y'all
supposed to
dealing
do.
with that
I'm
what
finna
men have y'all been dealing with
it's basically
that
let me say
what are
this.
you talking about?
Hold on, I just want to say this, brother. Before you talk, I'm gonna let you talk. I got 3 daughters. And my oldest daughter, she's 16. She ranked 38 in the nation in fast pitch softball. My other one going to the 10th grade. She got a 4.3. I didn't even know you can go with 4.0. She got like a 4.3 grade point average. She actually will graduate high school next year in 11th grade. I love my girls to death, and I raised them to be a certain kind of way. But me and they moms, we never had this, like, we don't clash. So I only got on this panel because I hear a lot of women saying like black men are jealous. Like I big up my baby mother because I can't even take 50% of.
Hold up, not a baby daddy trying to take credit for what that girl doing. Y'all are disgraceful.
But no,
It
it's
was
the
I just
what do
want
crazy
to
you
because
say,
mean? What do you
Tara,
parents
hold
uplift their
on.
kids to do
Hold
great in the
on.
world?
I
If
just
you
want
don't
to
up what do
say,
you
okay, I don't care. I
people
just want to say
huh?
that the reason that men are not jealous of women's independence when they can exploit them for their labor and their
hmm
money and their independence. That's the only way that a man is not jealous of a woman's independence when he can benefit from it. Other than that, yeah, they be mad about it.
I have two questions for the
Wait, do
Hold
y'all
on,
ladies.
just hate men?
I have two
have you shared
questions.
your party? Have you shared your thoughts yet?
I have not.
All right, then tell us what you think about the prompt.
Yeah, in regards to the prompt, I have two questions.
No, I said, what are
The
your
first,
thoughts? What are your
yeah, I'm gonna
thoughts
give
on
you
the
my
prompt?
thoughts. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're
give you
not
my
doing an
thoughts.
interview. We're not doing an interview. Can you tell us your thoughts?
Okay. Well, let me ask you ladies this.
You still trying to
What
ask a question? It's not an interview.
you
Tell
don't
us your
have to
thoughts.
answer it. You don't have to
No,
answer it.
you don't have to ask it. What are your thoughts on the prompt?
Well, it's about the prompt. Can I be able to express my thoughts on the prompt the way that I want
Yeah.
to?
Thoughts don't include a question, but go ahead.
Okay. Okay, my thoughts on the prompt the way that I want
Yeah.
to.
Thoughts don't include a question, but go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Are men jealous of independent women because there aren't? What who would in their right mind would be
That's a
jealous?
question. That's a question.
Yeah, but
With
I'm
no
trying.
question, no question. You can make a
You're
comment or a
trying.
statement.
I'm
Hey, Jane
I'm
Doe.
trying to
Yeah, you
add to.
trying,
I'm
but
trying
you're
to
not
add value to the
succeeding.
conversation
No. Asking
my
a
way,
question
and
is
you
not
trying to
adding
dominate like how
value.
I'm trying to fucking say the shit. Like what the
And now
fuck,
you question out because you don't know how to frame a question as a
man?
statement. No,
What
you
I'm
mad
trying
because
to
you
do is I'm
stupid.
trying
That's
to ask
crazy.
a
Yeah, and I
question
said
to the people.
no.
I'm
I
trying to.
said no, nigga.
All right, well,
No,
or
no.
well,
Fuck your
Listen how
question.
you
Fuck
talk
your
to men
question.
though. Like
that's
I
why
don't give a
men
fuck. Fuck you too. Fuck your question, sir. Make a comment.
y'all weird, and you always been weird, and then you
All
try to tell
right,
us
cause
we
you
crashing
stupid.
out. But
No,
I'm gonna
cause you
say this
stupid.
though. I'm gonna say this, and it's not a
There you go.
question.
Say something. Don't ask a question.
This woman say, what man, God
That's a
fearing man in their
question.
right
No, that's a
mind
question. No,
is
you
going
still asking a
to you
question.
talking over me and you're being disrespectful and rude
No, you
and you're not
stupid.
showing any self control.
How you gonna tell her how to talk on her
I
panel?
don't give a
No, he's
fuck about her
stupid.
shit,
Let him get
bitch.
mad. Let him get mad.
So
Why you
listen.
feel
He
the
mad
need to
cause
control how she
So
talks on her
listen, so
panel?
listen. Who in a right mind is going to be jealous of?
no, nigga, that's another question. You stupid. Say your stupid
Exactly.
ass in the
Like,
comments.
damn, do they not know the difference between a question, a statement?
No, he
No, they
don't. He dumb.
don't.
I mean,
That's the
god
point. Hey,
dang.
princess.
Lord have
I don't know
mercy.
some,
I ain't never
but
seen.
something. Hold
Hey,
on,
this shit ridiculous,
hold
man.
on. I'm in the middle of speaking, gutter. I was speaking. It's something about these men and the way that they talk, and I never noticed it before. But TikTok made me hypersensitive to men who like sound slow. Like I'm not even trying to be ableist, but they talk like this. Let me ask you something about the prom. It's like
But why
slow
you gotta be
and
so
like
rude about it?
it
Why he not
reminds
even doing
me
nothing
of
wrong by asking the question?
idiocracy.
Shut
Like
up,
this
nigga.
motherfucker sounds like
So
somebody from
asking a question is idiotic.
Idiocracy.
I ain't
Bye,
gonna lie, man.
nigga.
They
Listen,
gonna keep muting you, bro. Just
have any of y'all ever
Yes, he
have
Thank
any
sounds
of
you.
y'all ever
slow
seen
and
the
he's trying to
movie
control the way she's
Idiocracy?
talking.
Yes, I have.
Like he can't even articulate
like the
himself, but
people
he's
from the
worrying
movie
about how she's
Idiocracy.
talking.
Right.
That's your problem.
Nah, it's just
Why
some
do you feel the
scared
need to
niggas. Y'all
control the
got some scared
atmosphere?
ass niggas on this
And
thing, and
What
they
do you
scared to
mean?
say what they
Nobody's in
say, niggas.
control. If
Hey,
anything,
bro,
y'all
let
are
me tell
controlling the
y'all, man.
atmosphere
Hey,
right
man,
now.
when you a brother and
This
you
is a
speak and speak
one-sided
with some
this
kind
is a
of dominance,
one-sided
y'all keep
argument.
backpedaling. That I get why you women doing this on this panel now. Cause every man on here done started to say something, try to articulate what they want to say, and as soon as a woman say something, y'all, man, say what you
I think
say.
it's they want to be in control of
But
something
still say
once
what
in
you
their
say.
she
But
lives.
simply
if you
Because
said,
handle her a
answer
certain
the
way,
prompt.
she'll
I mean,
listen.
they
You're
let y'all knock them out this
backflipping
year.
I ain't gonna lie,
across
I ain't
the
gonna lie
point.
though.
Just answer the question of the prompt.
Man, just speak your mind, bro.
Just speak your mind. Like it's a debate. At the end of the day, you have to be able to speak your
No,
mind.
it's not a debate. It's not a debate.
This is it's a yes or no question.
It's a
You can't say,
question.
bro. But like
Bro,
you can't put every man in the same category though, because not all men are the same. So it's a debate. This is a debate.
Why did you come up here
You can't just
then?
answer you can't answer the question and be like yes or no.
Okay, then
It has to be.
leave. Then leave. Then
What are
leave.
you talking
Nobody invited
about?
you up here. Did you come up
I
here to
got accepted
rescue
up
them
here.
other men?
What are you talking about? Are you
I didn't
mad?
say
Did
y'all
you
men.
Who
I said
rescue
broke
the
them
your
men
other
up
heart?
here.
Did
men?
somebody break your heart? Are you
Hold
sad?
on. Hold
Yeah,
on.
get him out of here.
All right.
He's so emotional.
Nobody accept him back up here.
but I
All
do want to
right.
say this before I leave.
We fixed that
I appreciate
problem.
the independent woman because my daughters, I was cut out with my daughters being raised by them. They doing a hell of a job. I can't take 50% of the credit for what my girls going because they mother stepped in and did what they were supposed to do. So I'm not like I wouldn't be intimidated by an independent woman. Like I got 3 girls being raised by 2 independent women. I love it. Like
And
Yeah,
my
I'm
that's the
daughters
point.
don't
That's
do
the
raising
shit.
point.
them.
So that's the point. That's what I'm saying. You're a baby daddy. You're a baby daddy. So if you're gonna give credit to that mama nigga. Not you. Don't say credit. You ain't did this shit. That's some women daughters, not you, Mr. Baby Daddy. The fuck?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all weird. Niggas be wanting to
Yeah.
take credit for what women do all the time.
And I think
That's the point.
men fail to realize that independent women typically challenge a traditional expectation about a gender role. So some may feel threatened. They be feeling insecure because they tie their self-worth into just, them being a man. And it's not all men, but we're not having this discussion talking about the men
No,
who are
no,
not
It's
no.
that. We're
I'm
all.
gonna
talking
mute
about the
you. No,
And
it's
and
all
it's
these things. Hold
because
up. No, hold up real quick. Don't come up here with it's not all men bullshit. It's all the men are doing the shit. Even the men you know. It's all the men. It's no special man. Like I said, it's a power dynamic. When a man feel like his autonomy, like he can't benefit from a woman or something, he becomes more aggressive and more abusive. It's all the motherfucking
But
men. It's all
a
the
woman ain't gonna deal with a
hold up,
man she
nigga.
can't.
You up here taking credit for what a woman did because you failed as a father. The
Not gonna
fuck,
lie,
you a
I got
baby
two
That's
daddy.
kids,
Hold
crazy.
up.
and my baby mama
No,
is a piece
yeah.
of.
So, like I said, all the men, nobody gets a pass around here. Liz, you wanted to
Um.
say something?
Yeah.
Can I say that real quick?
Gutter. Hold
No,
on.
wait.
My bad.
A gutter man. That is wild that you thought that was like something to be boastful about. I'm not raising my children. I put all of it on the women. Like I
I
just can't
never hold
imagine like
on. I
what
never
goes
said
through
I put
someone's
it
head
all on the
to be like,
women.
let me brag about this. That
I
is
didn't
so
brag.
twisted and backwards.
He never said that.
I never said that. Listen,
Like
hold on.
maybe
What I was
don't go
saying
around
was
He
saying
just
that.
gave. He
Well,
literally
maybe
gave them
do.
credit. He
Or
gave them
maybe
their
do
credit.
because like then people will know the kind of person you are right out the gate. But like that's absolutely crazy. I'd keep that to myself if I were you. In fact, you couldn't waterboard that information out of me, to be honest.
Not even gonna lie, bro. I got two kids. I take care of both of my kids, primary custody. I got all that shit, and I love my kids. I
Give
do
a
everything.
fuck about y'all.
Only hold
Stop telling
up.
us y'all personal information. We don't care.
No, but you gotta think about it, bro.
We don't give a
Hold on. Only men
fuck.
brag about having
they
their
want a
kids,
cookie for
taking
taking
care of
care of their
kids.
kids. They
Yeah,
want
But
like
my
women
baby
do that
that's
mama,
shit
what
every
y'all want.
day.
Y'all get the panel
like
about women
you want
bragging
a
about
hand
doing
clap.
responsible shit that adults
when
do.
it's the men doing right, it's all of a sudden bad.
Hold up,
Like
purpose.
you
Y'all
got
can do
I'm gonna
it
drop
on
you
your
down. Figure out. Hold up. Y'all
panel.
gotta respond to the fucking prompt. Y'all coming up here to give a resume, nigga. Fuck you. Don't nobody ask you none of that. Go ahead around the way. What you want to say?
I think the conversation is a much more nuanced conversation than are men jealous? of independent women. Jealousy doesn't have, or it isn't specific to any gender. I'm sure you women have other
Hold
women.
on real quick, sir. Sir, that's what I'm saying. You got to read the whole thing. We're not talking about jealousy in itself. We're talking about men specifically being mad because they're not as independent as women. They're jealous. The men are
What the
jealous. The
hell?
reason for it is that lack of independence, sir. But we're not talking about what
Okay. I see
jealousy
what you're
is. We're
saying.
talking
I see
about the
what you're saying.
motivation behind it.
I see what you're saying. So you're saying that there aren't any men that are independent?
Where they at?
Right here? Shit.
Right. I'm an independent man myself, man.
So
So
everybody
I'm
want
just
now
trying.
y'all want to be
So I'm
independent.
just. So I'm just
That
trying to. I'm
irony.
trying
Let
to.
me tell you. Let me tell you. Hold up.
Can I? I
Hold
just want.
up.
Can I just
No,
say?
take a second to think about the prompt. You didn't even know what was going on 30 seconds ago. Chill the fuck out. The irony is that y'all will fucking nag women about claiming they independent, and when I say y'all not, two niggas came off of mute talking about I'm independent. Y'all see that? But go ahead around the way. Tell us how you an independent man. We listening.
Hey, before you do that, tell me the name of your go ahead and get off mute around the way. What's the name of your
I'm.
primary care physician?
What's the name of my primary care physician? Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph Villanueva.
Oh, okay. When the last time you seen him? What date?
I was actually there on the
Yeah.
8th.
Where do you women come
I
from?
The
mean, what does
8th of
that
this
have to do with
month.
anything? The 8th of
This
this
can't be
month.
real.
Oh, okay. Conveniently.
This cannot
Conveniently.
be real.
Okay. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if that's what you want to say. I also went to the dentist last month. So, I
Okay.
mean,
What's your dentist name?
this is crazy.
No,
Yeah,
it's
this
not.
is,
Y'all don't be
bro.
going to the
What's
doctor
your
for
This
What's
is
your
real.
crazy.
dentist name?
I could bring out the stats. Y'all don't be going to the doctor for real.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't go to the doctor for real. This is all stuff that you guys would like
What's
to
your
make
dentist
up.
name?
What does that matter? I mean,
Oh, okay.
what
What's your
is any
eye
of this?
doctor name?
I don't have an optometrist.
I feel
Oh,
sorry
I
for
okay.
don't
our
have
brothers,
problem
like
with my
for
vision.
real.
This is crazy. This is
Yeah, it is,
insane.
bro.
You young ladies, you young ladies have a real
Hold on.
problem
Who said?
with men.
Who said it's crazy? Yeah, it is, bro. That was you, Gutter.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
What's
this is
your
real
primary
crazy.
care physician name?
Dr. Ed Jones, you can look him up, Fitzgerald, Georgia. That's where I'm from.
Can we
Oh,
get back to
okay.
the
You
can we
wanna know
get
my
back to
dentist
the
name? Like, that got
independent?
nothing to do
Yeah.
with
What's your dentist
what we talking
name?
about. Like, this is
Can we get
crazy.
back
What's
to
your
the
dentist name?
what's your
Like,
dentist name?
Gouda.
What's your
oh
dentist name?
shit.
What's your dentist name, Gouda?
What's your
I
dentist
got, babe.
name, ma'am?
Man, yeah, like what? That's why I ain't feeling like this is
Right.
crazy, bro.
What's
Like
your dentist
you see the lack of
name?
respect they have for men, bro. And I was sitting on here really just like bigging up women. Like
I think, like,
I take
I,
care of my responsibility, my
I want
kids
you to know.
financially.
I want you to
I
know,
haven't. Go
Gutta. I
ahead,
want
go
you to
ahead.
know that I don't respect men. I don't respect men.
So you don't respect your
And that's the
father, your
problem.
grandfather?
Lynn,
You don't respect
I
exactly.
don't respect
Do you have a
men.
son? Do you have a
I
son?
don't
You respect
respect
your son?
men. I don't respect men.
Like this
At
sad to
hey,
hear
hey,
this
hey,
to
at this
listen to
point,
this.
at this point,
I
bro,
mean,
they
I'm a
rage baiting, and you gotta understand what it
gutter.
is.
I'm gonna be. Hold on, be quiet around the way, because you ain't really saying nothing. But I want to holler at you, gutter. You right. It is sad. It is sad that I don't respect men.
So you don't respect your father, your
Somebody said
son,
in the
like
Now
comments she
where we
sound like a
at?
single mom. Most of y'all was raised
Now
by
hold
single
on.
moms. Why y'all
Hold
disrespecting
on. I
single
don't give a
parents?
fuck. I don't give a fuck about the
don't
comments.
disrespect the
Fuck
single mother. My
them.
mama single mother. All right.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck about the
Y'all
comments, and
niggas
I don't
be
give a fuck
dissing.
about what
Oh,
the comments. Hold
y'all
on. I
be
don't need.
dissing
Hold
single.
on, Colleen. Hold on,
Don't
Colleen.
know real man
No.
diss no single mother.
I,
We know the struggle that a single
I
mother go through.
hold on. No, let's get back to me not respecting men.
Yeah, why don't
Would you
you?
like to? Okay, I tell you why. Cause y'all not independent. Y'all don't be fully grown men, like mentally, financially, stability wise, character wise,
What the world?
and y'all
Man,
need a woman in order to reach that level of potential in y'all life. Y'all
well,
need women
personally,
as
I
a
have my own
catalyst.
home. I have
Excuse
my
me,
own home with the
excuse
mortgage.
me. Why are you talking
Like,
over me? I'm not
because you're
asking you
saying I'm not
anything about
independent.
you.
You're
Excuse
saying
me.
that we're
I'm not talking to you. First of all, I'm talking to Gutter. Second of all, I never asked you anything about yourself at all. And third, why are you speaking over me? You see what I mean? You haven't even learned proper manners. You're speaking over me. Like, I give a fuck about you and your personal resume. I don't care. How am I supposed to validate that you have a mortgage, sir? I can't. So I don't really give a shit. So it's no use in you bringing it up. I don't. I don't respect men, and I don't respect men for those reasons. Y'all need a woman as a catalyst in order to make you a better man, and I think that that's problematic. And I'll give you an example of how I know this to be true. Whenever we have conversations about men and women not needing men, the first thing a man get up here is and say is men and women need each other. But as I sit here and I ponder to myself as a woman, what exactly I would need a man for, it's not a thought or an action or anything that crosses my mind that lets me know that I need a man in order to survive on this planet.
Yeah, that's same
And
here,
I'll
baby.
end.
Yeah, same here. Like I just don't understand like how you don't have and you was like you got a father. You may have a son. If you don't have a son, you may have a son one day. So like I
It's
just
not
hope
for
you
you to
attain.
understand. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'll be all right.
I just
My
hope you
daddy will be
attain your
all
mind
right.
frame.
My daddy will be all right.
But
He still
I'm
be
gonna
the
tell you something. I
same.
will say now. I wouldn't mind if I ever met a chick that had more than me. I would love to do that because I'm tired of being the one that had the most.
I
Like
know. That's what
so
I
that
said earlier. You
so
didn't
that
hear
wouldn't
me say that.
yeah,
Y'all
that
love an
wouldn't bother
independent
me.
woman because y'all like to benefit from an
That
independent
one, but
woman.
listen, I would love to benefit from a woman. Been
I
benefiting from me for
know.
so long. I would love to benefit from a woman. I ain't
I
finna be no
believe
nigga to sit
you.
on here and flex like I ain't. I got everything that I ever wanted. So I would love to have a
Okay, good
chick.
for you.
I would love to have a chick
We
that's no
believe
nigga to sit
you.
on here and flex like I ain't. I got everything that I ever wanted. So I would love to have a
Okay, good
chick.
for you.
I would love to have a chick that'll
We
come
gonna move
along and they can
on. Go
reciprocate what
ahead.
I can do.
Okay, okay. Go ahead. Around the world, and we don't want to hear your resume. I'm gonna be honest. We don't
You
give a
don't,
fuck
you
about
don't,
nobody's
I'm
personals.
not here to talk about a resume, but a resume explains
I don't
how I'm
care.
independent.
Please do
How are
not
we?
give me your resume. Do you
Okay,
hear
didn't
the
you
words
just
that are
ask me
coming
not
out
to
of my
speak over you?
mouth?
Didn't you just ask me not to speak over you?
No,
I'd
I'm
appreciate.
moderating, sir. I'm
I
moderating the
understand that.
conversation, and I'm
And
telling
you
you to
asked
do
me,
not give your resume. Do
and
you
you asked me
understand
not to.
me?
You asked me not to speak over you, so I'd ask for the
Okay, and
same
I
respect.
won't, but I will not
I
interrupt you
understand
as
what you're
long as you
saying.
do not give a resume. Okay, so we're clear. We're on the
Okay,
same page. Go ahead.
okay, okay. So we're not giving a resume. I'm independent, just like you're independent. I'm an adult. I have adult responsibilities. So how can one gender get up here and say another gender is not independent? We're adults. No one deserves a cookie, not a man or a woman, for handling their adult responsibilities.
And
Not the
that's the
prompt.
hold up. No. That's the irony I want women to really understand because men always and constantly are trying to get women to be on the defensive. So you got to explain something. And like men will come give their resume. They'll talk about all their accomplishments. Like earlier when I was talking about them not being independent, yeah, multiple men want to speak up about their independence and then be like, well, we all adults when it comes to women. Y'all want to talk about what y'all achieve and y'all accomplishments and defend your own quote unquote independence. But when a woman do it, oh, that's what an adult expected to do. Then why y'all giving up y'all resume? Why y'all telling y'all personal business? Why y'all lying to us about what you got? What are you doing that for then?
And why is it assumed that we're lying
I
about
know you
what
don't
we
answer a
have?
question with a question. You don't answer a question with a question. So you ain't got to answer. Did did Merritt go? Merritt, you went yet?
No, not yet.
Go ahead, Merritt, cause
All right, Mary don't want to go. I guess the panel back open.
hold on. Go ahead, Dean.
Hey, what's going on? I don't, I don't think men are jealous of independent women because we aren't. Uh, I think men are inherently independent, being that we could be self-sufficient. I think it's all based on.
Not you making the point that I just made.
Man, we
That's
independent.
crazy.
Period.
No,
Period.
no,
We
no.
would.
Hold up.
We
No.
desire women. We desire.
Y'all not independent. Dean, tell us how y'all independent. We listening. Nothing.
Pay
Okay.
all bills.
No, no.
Like, well,
It's
like
crazy because
We
on the
desire
mother
I
women,
shit.
see
man.
Like,
more men. I see more
Hey,
men
Avery.
going from their mama house to living with a woman than I do women. Like
That's
women be having their own place. Women like will live by themselves independently with a homegirl, whatever. But I see more men going from their mama house straight into living with a woman,
never
like getting a
did
place
that.
with a woman, like than I do. Okay, I'm not talking about you, nigga. I don't know you.
But you saying
The
men, like
fuck?
all
yeah,
men.
yeah.
Like
Like the whole
I
men you
know,
No,
try to
he
call out.
defend.
You
Oh
better
my
take
No,
them
Bitch, what
out.
you
god.
if
want
you
me to
defend it, hold up.
say?
He
Every
defending
man
himself because Hit
besides
Dogs
you?
holler.
it ain't about y'all
Wait,
keep
Hit,
saying all men, but that ain't all men. Like,
what you want me
No.
to say?
Oh
hey,
Every
god.
man
Les.
except gutter? Like, nigga,
no,
let me
just don't
talk. I
just
don't
say the
give a
men that
fuck.
just say the men
You
that you
No,
are
know.
raising your
including
That's
children,
Gutter.
literally
gutter
what
man.
I said.
Just say the
Shut up.
yeah, but you ain't saying you said all men. Say the men that I've
Get
dealt with.
out of
I've
your
noticed.
motherfucking feelings. Get out of your
I
motherfucking
ain't in no
feelings.
feeling, baby.
Do
I
motherfucker do
ain't.
it sound like I date a nigga who went from his mama house into my shit?
So
I don't
why
even
is you?
like y'all motherfucking asses. Why the fuck would I let one of y'all come live with me?
Well, keep
The
rubbing your
fuck?
little thing to it getting on, baby. Like
And
that's all.
will,
We
and
ain't, we ain't, we ain't
will.
living with y'all. Come
I
on
hit
I
now.
all
could,
the motherfucking
We
right
ain't moving. Be
spots.
I
real.
could
We
never,
ain't moving in with a woman.
I
Be
hit,
I
real.
could
I
never
hit
say I
all
hate
your
all
girl right
black women. I
spots
got
too, nigga.
daughters. I got
Shut
a
the
mother.
fuck
I got
up.
grandmothers. Like I could never say I hate
You
women. Like
jealous because you can't hit a woman's spot, nigga, with that strength micro peen. Shut the fuck up talking to me. I got something for your girl and for you. I'll bend your ass over and hit your motherfucking spot,
Man, I be
that's
hitting the
bitch.
not
spot every
disrespectful.
time. I hit the spot
Quit
Like
every
you
fucking
see
time on
that?
playing with me.
everything.
I can't believe I never seen a woman talk to a man like this
I
ever. Like
know
what
it's
the
turning you
fuck?
on.
Because the men
No,
treated
Hey,
her
hell no.
Jill.
badly throughout her relationships. The men treated her
Shut
badly.
your ass up. You constantly saving. Y'all constantly coming up here and saving each other. Shut your ass up, Dean. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody talking to you.
We
Whoa,
I'm
get
Nah,
it.
talking to
hey, whoa.
Gutter. What
but
you
we
What
don't
do
the
think
gotta.
that
fuck?
But
I wasn't
Gutter
even
can't
saying
handle
nothing.
himself? You don't think
we
Gutter can handle himself against me? Why you jumping in? You trying to jump me,
Be
Dean?
quiet. Be quiet. Hey, listen to me. You finna listen to me. You finna be quiet.
Ain't nobody about
You
to
finna
listen to
listen to me.
your funny looking ass. Shut your ass up.
No, don't nobody
With
want to
your
see your
middle
face
school
hurt.
education. What the
I,
fuck I'm gonna listen to a nigga who didn't pass 8th grade for?
I wish I could take
George
you out
Bush
on a
did your
date
dumb
though.
ass a favor. Shut
I
up.
love. Where you from Georgia? I love to take you out. Me and you need to go out one day. Like where you from?
Nigga weird. Here's the
You
thing
try, they try to be
though.
nice to her now.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Nah, I want
Hold
to
up
take her
real
out. The
quick.
one that just was talking all loud. Like what?
Nah, baby daddy. Don't nobody want to go out with a fucking baby daddy or child support. Shut up. Don't nobody want to go out with you.
Baby daddy, damn.
Yeah, I don't do baby daddies. That's crazy. Hold on,
Yeah.
let me come back on my backup because they gonna
Oh,
get
do better,
me.
gutter. You a baby daddy? Come on, man.
I put myself on child support for my kid, bro.
You always say that.
Like real talk, I can go on my app and show you, baby. And I just spent
Yeah, pull the
thirteen
app
thousand
up.
dollars. Hold
Pull up the
on.
app.
Oh,
Pull
no,
it
I'm
up.
finna do it. Who is
No,
this
no,
talking?
pull it up. Hold
I'm
up.
finna
Don't talk
DM
about it.
you.
Be about it. I'm gonna mute you till you go find it. Pull it up. What's up, ATG?
What use is talking about men if you don't need them though? That's what I want to know.
What do you think we need men for?
Well, what use is it to talk and like want to
You
improve
said if
men?
we don't need them, well, why
Yeah,
would we
like what
need
use is
men?
to discuss men if you don't need men?
I'm saying, hold
If
up. What would I need? I'm asking, what would I need a man for?
well,
What would any woman need a man for?
that's what I'm asking you. Why
That's a weird
discuss
way to
men?
frame it. Why
You
do
were
you
Why
think women
created.
need
discuss
You were
men?
men if you
created to
don't
procreate, right?
if you
With
Hold
don't if
up.
you
men.
don't have any
Hold up.
need
Let him talk.
for
Why do you think? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Why do you think women need men?
I mean whatever reasons you might have. I don't know what reasons you might
No,
have,
no.
but
I'm
that's what I'm
saying, no.
saying.
You saying we don't need. That's fine. But why do you think women need men?
I don't know why. I just said I don't know why you would need them. That's why I'm confused. Why you would discuss men so as to improve the quality of men? Why? Why is that a thing? If you don't need them, right? I don't discuss having ants around my house because I don't need ants. I don't discuss the quality of ants that I want
Hold
in
on,
my
real
house
quick, Lynn.
because
I
I don't
gotta
need
step
them.
away for a second. Can you hear
Let me tell
me?
you.
I got it.
Let me tell you
Yeah, I
something.
got it.
Let me tell you something though, fool.
I don't know what you're talking about, Villahu, whatever your name is, but we're gonna move forward. Who talking about? Let me tell you something. Who that?
You say?
Who's saying? Let me tell you something.
That's me.
Okay, make it good.
I said, let me tell you something. Nah, I can't be like a motherfucker. Nah, but on some real shit, men are not jealous of independent women, like independent women. Like, let's be for real. Why would we be jealous of something we can have? You know what I'm saying? Like anytime, for real. Like, let's be real. Like you know
I
they
don't know.
too.
I think y'all be jealous of women who got degrees because y'all can't get degrees. I don't think y'all can hang in school. I don't think school is y'all strong suit. Y'all don't understand
So
not a lick of motherfucking English. Y'all attention span too short for math. Can't count.
that's fine.
Don't
You
have
said
literacy,
you
comprehension.
said all these negative things, but I'm telling you what else. Like okay, I
I'm
got
being
those things. I got those
truthful.
things. But what happens now? You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
got what?
that's what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying? What if I
You
had
got
like
what?
I'm saying I got a successful business that's doing over $1 million in revenue. That's what I'm saying. So I'm a
Oh no,
successful
no,
black man.
no.
Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a
You
second. Let me
said
finish.
you got what? At first you were trying to say that you got a degree.
Talk about ADHD, autistic. Shut your ass up. But look, let me say something though. I'm saying like I see I got a successful business though. Is that not enough for y'all? Like is that
I
not
don't
being
believe
independent?
you.
Like come on, bro. Like you think we
Nigga,
just
you
over here
sell
just
clothes out of your trunk at Walmart. That ain't no business.
man, I ain't finna do it to you. I'm finna ask you, I'm finna go check your page out. Let me stop playing. Hold on, give me a second.
But
I
go
could
ahead.
argue the point about education. I mean, again, this is because you guys are giving y'all's personal experiences. I'm gonna give my personal experience and opinion
Nobody
on.
giving their personal experience,
Oh,
and I don't
absolutely,
care about your
y'all.
personal
Absolutely,
experience.
y'all.
I do
Uh,
not care about your personal
right,
experience. I
sure.
don't give a fuck about
So
y'all personal
education
experience.
does get in the way, right? Especially with women, because it's like we're having a conversation. You tend to lean towards, oh, I'm educated, I must know more than you. So if we're giving guidance on something, you're less likely to listen because you're putting the fact that you have a degree as a higher status of I'm going to be more right than you in whatever conversation that we're having, and that can sometimes be a hindrance to a whatever type of relationship you're having with a man, be it sensual or not, right? And that can get in the way. So if there's any gripe that men have with independent women, it's all the things that come with you achieving that independence.
Let me tell you something. Given the way that you just formed that sentence lets me know that one, you're using words that are too big for your lexicon, right? They're not for you. And two,
Yamar.
in using
I
those
think her
words, you
personal
don't know how to
experience
use them
with niggas is just
correctly.
terrible.
Therefore, the way that you communicate would be off from me. So I would be right. If you and I were in a relationship, my communication skills would be higher than yours. I would know how to express myself in a better way than you. And you thinking that you would be on the same level as me as far as communication would be a problem because you are simply not. Now, it is called the Dunning-Kruger effect when stupid people think they're smarter than what they really are and they're the loudest and the smartest people are the quietest.
So that's why you've
Therefore,
been
a
so
lot
loud.
of you
Thank you,
suffer from
Dark
the no.
Horse. Thank y'all for getting the live
I'm just
going.
a yelling yellard. I'm a yelling yellard. That's what I
What
like
the
to
That sounds
do.
very
Right,
uneducated.
but you see how like I was trying to have a
I
conversation
don't
and your
give a fuck
first
if it
thing
sound like
was
Kalamazoo.
to
Shut up.
insult me. Like that's a
Which is
sign
why
of low
God sent you
Who
to
are
fix
intelligence.
the
you?
world.
Hold
And
up.
that's not to
Hold
be
up.
mean.
Hold
That's
up.
absolutely
Sir, who are you? What are you talking about? So, who are you? Designer? Were you up here earlier or something?
Yeah, and I just have to say something. Her bio says God sent her to piss the world off.
Shut up. You coming up here to save a nigga, you got your cape on too tight and you losing circulation to your brain. Shut up. If y'all gonna come up here, speak for yourself. Stop coming up here and rescuing these other men. Y'all
Thank you,
act like
Mara.
men can't have
I'm
a
trying to fend for
conversation by
myself, but I keep getting
themselves.
muted. I mean,
I know.
again,
Yeah.
My
if your first thing to
apologies,
do is insult
man,
somebody,
sir.
that's a sign of low intelligence. I'm having a conversation with you.
Nah, shut that shit up.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
The thing is, y'all not responding. Y'all don't want to talk about the ways men are dependent on women. Thank you, Adrian. We know y'all
All right.
independent on women. Hold
But
up. We
okay,
know
but
y'all. Hold
how are
up.
we
See,
dependent?
that's what I'm saying. Hold up. Now you talking while I'm talking.
Yeah, because I want your view on how we're dependent.
No,
Yeah,
no,
there's
no.
a
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Cause y'all eager. You all in your feelings. Calm down.
No,
No,
I'm
y'all need
we
to
listening.
just
tell her. Hold
asking.
up.
We
Hold
just
up. Look,
asking.
look. Hold up. Hold up. So the question is, how are y'all independent? If y'all men are very codependent on women for your accomplishments, you're dependent on women when it comes to what you want in a relationship and having these kids and all that. Y'all very dependent on women for a lot of things. And then it's like I said, it's interesting how y'all want to call women out for being independent or claim to be independent, and y'all constantly want to give y'all resumes. But tell us how y'all independent and how you achieve what you have without a woman. We listening.
All right, but now you're asking for personal
Now
experiences,
you
and
asking
my
for a
personal
resume.
experience may not be the same across the board because I'm raised different and I internalize the things that happen in my life differently than somebody else who may be more
Well, I'll
dependent on a
tell you
woman.
this, Tara. I'll
But
tell you another way that they depended on women.
Go ahead,
To get
absolutely.
STD checks. These niggas don't even go get tested on the regular. They wait till the
I show my
woman that
my
they
chart right now.
messing with. They waiting to do it. Go ahead, do it.
On
Show it
God.
right now. Go
On God. Say the
ahead.
move.
On God, I'm saying the
I'm young. I'm
Put it
word.
on the
young,
Do
so I ain't got
it.
screen.
nothing to hide. I'm
Put it
young,
on the
bro.
Do it.
I'm
screen.
just not
Put it
getting
on
my
Put
the
it on
license.
the
I'm in
screen.
college and everything.
screen.
Put it on the
Do
screen.
it.
I
Stop
got you. I
talking
got
about
you.
it
On
and
God.
do it.
Put it on the
Okay. All
screen.
right, Mook. Thank
Go
you.
get it.
Hey,
Put it
I've
on the
been
Okay,
clean.
do
I've been
screen.
it.
clean my entire life. I can show you
We're
my
gonna
chart.
keep talking until you go get
Put
it
the
though,
my
I can
Mook.
charts on
show
the
you
Like
my
we're
screen.
not
chart right.
gonna
Put
wait
the my
on you.
chart
Go
on the
ahead,
screen.
baby.
Look, check it out.
Um,
If we're just gonna have a real conversation, I'll let you know how I may be dependent on a woman, right? And I think this is very common. It would be for communication, companionship, and company. That's about it. But other than that, I could cook, I could clean, I could go to work, I could be successful all on my own. But those things that I just spoke about are social dependencies that everybody has. That's why
No.
you as a woman have friends. Otherwise, you'd be lonely by yourself, right? No, but
No.
you may need a man, right? Need
You
or
may
want
hold up,
whatever it may
Dean,
be.
Dean,
Go ahead,
Dean,
go ahead,
Dean,
go ahead,
Dean.
go ahead.
You missing the gender dynamic. The fact that you can't say, well, women, yeah, people got families and stuff, but women can be in community with other women and not think about a man. It's not the same way for
Right,
y'all.
we could do the
Y'all
same
obsessed. So
thing.
hold up,
What are you
sir,
talking about?
sir.
Go ahead.
Y'all are emotionally independent on women because y'all can't be honest with each other. Like, there's a lot of ways that y'all are dependent on women. So just say that women need other women. Yeah, we can have that conversation. That's fine. But we don't need men the way that men
Coming
need
from your
women.
personal perspective, though,
Right,
how do
because
you know
we're
that's about
different
everybody?
creatures. You understand that, right? So you don't need the
Thank you,
same things that
Shayla.
I need, right?
Hold on.
So I mean,
You said
are
it
we
in the
putting those
Yes.
two
first.
together?
When you was describing what you was just saying, you made it clear that the social needs don't have to be from a relationship. So y'all could also build community with each other and you don't need to have a woman. So this idea that y'all trying to make it seem like we need each other or we depend on each other is y'all doing what y'all always do, trying to manipulate and gaslight women into believing that our reality of us building community amongst each other isn't real unless a cock is involved. No. We don't have to be around y'all at
I mean,
all.
you
Literally.
were put on this world to reproduce. Like
No,
it's
you were
not
put on this.
necessarily.
So you were put on this earth to
Could
reproduce.
I add my
You.
input in this, please, if I could? I'm sorry. Hi.
No, you gotta wait. That you
It's
doing
not
too much.
necessarily like girl. Like, oh, a boy needs a girl. Like that's what you were
Hold
put on this
up.
world to do.
We're
Like
not talking
it's
about children. We're not talking
to
about
have
children.
a relationship with
We not talking
another
about children.
gender.
We talking about women and men, right?
Yes.
Cece, I'm gonna drop you. I don't like when people do that shit. Nobody called on you yet. That's annoying. Yeah, y'all. When y'all be saying girls, I don't trust y'all because men actually be talking to girls. Not cool. Go ahead, Lambo. What
Well,
you
men
want to
and women,
say?
you know what I'm trying to get at.
Hold up. No, your name not Lambo. Hold up.
So the topic is: are men jealous of independent women? In my opinion, I don't know if y'all can hear me good. In my opinion, I'm gonna say no. And I have a lot of reason why I say no. Others might not agree with what I say, but I'm gonna say no because some of us men like to see women doing their own thing, meaning we like to see women go after the things that they want. We like to see women like live a life that they dream of living. Like some men, yes, they do become hostile when a woman is like, oh, I got this, I'm doing all these things by myself, versus without a, you know what I'm saying, with the man. Like some men want to be in control because that's naturally how we was raised up. Like, hey, a man has to come in and take over.
How was y'all? Hold up. How was y'all raised up to be naturally in control? Like what?
Well, if
What
you're
was
put in
said?
a good household, the man is supposed to be in a provider.
Hold up. Stay out of his mouth and let him finish talking.
Because growing up in a household, like for example, my household, my uncle who I live with, he is the head of the household. So he handles majority of the major bills. So he tells, me and my younger
What do you
brothers.
mean he handled? What do you mean he handled the major bills? He paid the major bills?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's the same thing.
Okay, so
What about the
he an
minor
ATM.
bills?
No, but hold up. That's the thing. You think because he paid bills that he the head of the household. That's actually a common thing in the West where women are actually head of household and then y'all want to attribute that role to a man. Yeah, he a glorified ATM machine. Tell us how he a head in the household. Paying bills ain't the head of household,
That's
sir.
not, but see, you ain't even let me finish saying what I'm
No,
saying.
because you was supposed to explain. Hold up.
Wait, are you
So
gonna
you
let her
telling us
finish?
who
Let her speak.
interrupting so I can drop you?
Go ahead.
Cause you saying that as a child you learned this. So you was paying bills when you was younger?
No.
What
I'm
did you
not saying
say?
that as a child. Like growing up, like I'll say
Okay,
more
growing
so,
up you was paying
18,
bills?
more so 18. I'll say
So
that more so
18,
18.
when you was grown. So growing up you ain't learned nothing about being a head of house. So you saying when you turn 18 you had to pay some bills.
Growing up, I learned how to be a man. 18 is when I
How?
learned about
Okay.
being
All
bills.
right, that's okay. Calm down. When you say growing up you learn how to be a man, where did you learn growing up? You never completed the sentence, sir.
That's what I just said. Growing,
You say your
I just said 18. I'm gonna go 18.
sir. You said
Go
growing
ahead.
up, as in boyhood to manhood. You learned how to be a man. All you stated was that your uncle paid some bills, and then when you was 18, you paid some bills. What did
Because
you learn growing, sir?
you're cutting me off.
What did, sir?
Go
What did
ahead.
you
Go ahead. Go
learn
ahead.
in your
Go
adolescent
ahead.
years about becoming a man? You still haven't answered that question.
Manhood, learning how to be a man, emotional, learning how to be a man physically.
Y'all are emotional.
No.
So
That's the
emotion.
man
How
How
is
you.
this?
do
That's the man you deal
Hold
with.
up.
That's not me. I'm not the
Hold
same
up.
as every
You
other
said
man.
it. You said it. Explain the physical part. I want to hear. What did you learn physically about being a
Physically,
man? What?
being a man, meaning when at a house the grass need to be cut. We need to learn about the inside of the house, meaning the plumbing.
So you
We need
did
to learn.
chores. So
Yeah, I
you
did
learned how
chores
to do
growing up.
chores, cutting
Yeah, I did. I
grass.
had responsibilities growing up.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
what is
went.
everybody
a
had
woman?
responsibilities.
I'm gonna make my woman go cut the grass?
Right. No, you're not finna do that.
No, nobody's doing that.
Hold up.
As
Y'all got it. Go ahead.
as I'm speaking for the man because I can't speak for the women. I can only speak from the man perspective. But like I say, for the women perspective, just like a man has duties, a woman has duties. I'm not the type of man that's gonna sit here and get on here and say, oh, I just feel like as a man, a woman should be only cleaning the house. No, because a woman has a life too outside of that house. A woman has
I
responsibilities
just
outside the house just like a man does.
Hold on.
Lambo.
Let
I just
designer
want you to know.
talk. Let
No.
designer
She can
support
speak. She can
him.
speak. She can
Go
speak.
ahead. No, go ahead, designer. He wanted to be all in your business. Go
No,
ahead,
I mean, I'm
designer.
just saying what
Do
he's
that to
saying is
every man
obvious
who come up here. He can't
in a
let
regular
like men
household.
speak for themselves.
Wait,
Like
hold on. She
he
told
got
you to
his
hold
cape
on.
on so
She told you
fucking
to hold on.
tight.
She told you
It's
to hold on.
crazy.
She told you to hold
I
on.
don't listen. Shut up talking to me.
She told you to hold on. Yeah.
Oh, you want it? Hold up. No, you want to circle jerk real bad. What's up,
I mean,
Trav?
not
These niggas
just as a
lying. Hold up.
regular, like
Hold up.
in
Hold
a
up. You
household.
think men are weak. That's why you speaking up for them. You scared that they gonna say the wrong thing. That's why you keep
I'm
speaking
not
over them
scared.
and inserting yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are.
and
Comment
Lambo
on what he
I
said
wanted
the
to
same way y'all have
respond to
been.
you and
Not
say
comment on
that
what he said the same way y'all
that
have been
what the
commenting on each
only
other's opinions. Because this
No,
is all
let her
you
opinionated
speak.
conversation.
are
Let her speak.
irky.
Let her speak because
Whoever
I'm
taught you
trying to.
how to be a man, you need to get a return on it. You need to get your money back on whoever taught you how to be a man. Because my definition of manhood, you ain't meeting it, and that shit irritating me. You irking me.
Bro, you're
You an
irritated
irksome
24/7. You're
man.
miserable. But
Like
let's not go there.
everything about you is irksome. Even
Because you
your
get
weak
on.
ass
Okay.
voice. It sounds like you
Okay.
fucking inhaling helium. Shut
Right.
up.
Okay.
Shaky voice ass
Okay.
nigga.
You get on
Hey,
here
hold on.
every
God
day. So I
Let
see
her
that you're
speak. Let her
miserable.
speak. Let her speak because this
Okay,
is a
and your
good. This
voice
is a good
box is
conversation though.
underdeveloped.
This is a very good
But
argument. So
go
I want to
ahead.
hear her side. Go ahead, Lynn.
Yeah, submit to that man with his masculine voice, Denim. I just want to say that the only thing that made me a woman is getting my period and, developing. That's what made me into a woman when I turned 18 and I got my period. It sucks that you guys don't have biological markers that mark your manhood. But that's what makes me a woman. Not cleaning, not cooking, not any of the bullshit that y'all give attribute to
So because men
womanhood.
have penises, they're a man?
Um
Right.
The fuck?
so yeah.
But
Hold on,
that's
real
part
quick,
of the
bro. Let her
problem
speak.
though,
Let
is
her
because
speak.
you
Hold
Let
up.
her
guys
let
Hold
her
haven't
let her
up.
speak.
Hold
undergone
up.
the
Y'all couldn't.
process
Hold up. Calm down,
of
Lambo. You couldn't answer the question.
I'm trying to
Go ahead,
answer. I
Trey.
would let
No,
Lynn
it's too
speak.
late. No, it's too late.
Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead. Go ahead.
Trey.
bro.
Oh, what's up?
Hello.
I agree with the prompt. I think men are jealous of women, period, which would include independent women. But I think men are both jealous of women, and we also project a lot of things that we've been told we're supposed to do as men onto women. So I think men are dependent on women, so they want dependent. They want their women to be dependent, or we want our women to be dependent on us. I think that one of the biggest markers or proof that this is true is men being against feminism. I think one of the biggest reasons that men, especially the ones that come on panels and talk about being against feminism and why feminism is bad for men and bad for manhood, because feminism is a way for women to be themselves and not need men. And men can't handle that. Men can't handle women being out there in the world and not wanting to be with them and not wanting to depend on them. And because we have this thought, we project that onto women. So we think women want that from us too, when that's just not the case. So, like I said, I do think men are jealous of women, period, but certainly independent ones.
One of y'all can respond. I'm pretty sure y'all got something y'all want to say.
Nothing?
Mm. It's interesting because they was all in a circle trying to support each other. Now
because
Trav something they said
it doesn't
quiet.
matter. You aren't trying to have a what do you call
No,
it?
they only wanna respond
No,
when
I
they
only said.
You're not trying to have a good faith argument.
no, they're only
Go
trying
ahead.
to
Go ahead. Go ahead.
respond. They only want to respond when it's us,
Well, I'm
talking
trying to respond to
or
Trav now.
why you
No one interrupted
interrupting?
Trav. Who did anyone interrupt Trav? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah,
Who's
but y'all
agreeing with
can't
y'all?
not
Y'all
stay
only
on mute to
interrupt.
Because he's
save your
actually trying to
lives.
have a
Hold on,
conversation.
they look. They making her
Y'all
point.
only interrupt when it's the
Look,
opposite.
Yeah,
they making
literally.
her point. Hold on, y'all. Drika was talking.
And designer only speak when he caping for another man. That's the only
And
time
you only
designer
come
come
on
off
here to be
mute.
miserable.
Hold up, Drika. Was you still talking?
I lost my point, but they did make my point. Like as soon as I wanted to rest behind, they started trying to overtalk. Because it really doesn't matter that Trav was said something contrary to what they've been saying. It's the fact that it's a man talking, and unfortunately for you, Trav, it ain't your fault necessarily, but they get the gooning when they hear a man talking. So it just is what it is. They're gooners.
I just sat back and listened to what Trav was saying.
Exactly, that's the point. Oh my god.
I know. With your
I'm
piece in your
listening.
hand.
Oh
I'm
my
listening.
god, this can't be
I'm
real
listening
life.
to what Trav was saying. Like, I'm not finna try to cut the man off by speaking. That ain't me. I don't know what what I'm saying. Oh, what he got
That's
going
because y'all
on, but
submissive.
I'm listening. I'm
I
listening,
can't.
No,
listening, and I'm
This
not
isn't real. No,
cut.
stop
hold
talking.
up.
This
Hold up.
this
That's
can't
because
be
y'all
real life right now.
submissive. No, they
You
submissive.
want me
That's
to cut him
why.
off while he's speaking?
Hold up. That's
You're
why you're not
cutting
gonna come
the
up.
men.
Hold up, lady. Hold up.
Sorry.
They submissive. That's why they gonna shut up and put a sock in their mouth when Trav talking. When a man come up here, even if they disagree, they gonna shut the fuck up because they submissive. That's the thing. That's the problem with y'all. And y'all hella dependent on women. We know y'all are. That's
Nobody
why y'all
depend on the
here.
woman.
Hold up, no, you depending on me to talk, bitch. You can't even say it on your own. That's the problem.
I'm letting him talk.
You ain't letting nobody do nothing. You submissive to men.
Ooh, man, I ain't submissive to
You.
nobody. You
Yeah,
crazy
you
as a
are. You
mother.
just
I am
showed
not
it.
submissive to
You
no.
just showed it. No, they hold up. Hold up. Mm-mm. If y'all saw him be submissive to Trav, hit the smiley face emoji. Cause you were just submitting to him when he was talking. You just been hopping in
Define
when
the
you
word
disagreed.
submissive. Can you
Nah,
define
you
It's
submissive
submissive?
too.
it's the fact that you're saying that as if you are trying to prove something, like as if you deserve cookies for listening to the man and not interrupting the man when you've been interrupting, when all of the men on this panel besides Trav have been interrupting the women
I'm gonna drop
non-stop.
them. I'm gonna let
I
them
never,
go.
I never interrupted anybody. That was old boy.
No, it
I
don't
doubt
matter no
it.
more. You gone. We not doing it.
Can't believe that just happened. That's insane.
I mean,
Um,
since the creator is a woman, right? You're a woman, right?
You should have dropped
Y'all
yeah.
have
designer. Why you
y'all
Hold
have
drop?
up.
Why you didn't drop
y'all have
designer?
moderators in here, right? We
Hold
can't
up. But
even.
hold up. You right. The creator is a woman. Y'all creator is a woman. That's facts. Cause women are the creators, sir. That he ate with that one. Did y'all hear him make that point?
Yeah.
Groundbreaking. What you want to say, Swav?
How y'all doing? It's Suave. Wait, how y'all doing? How y'all
I'll
doing?
call you Swav. Tell us what you would think about the prompt.
Um, I do think it is men that are jealous of independent women. It is men that are unappreciative too, in a sense of women having their own independence. Um, but I do think it is some men that is not dependent upon women, but they don't really have that they don't have that back and forth problem. They don't really have that issue. Um, but yeah, that's
Let me ask
my
you a question. You were just here a second ago. Why you think those men were so submissive to Trev?
um why do I hold on, who is Trev? Was that the guy speaking before?
Yeah, the man before you, three men muted up and shut the fuck up when he started talking. Why do you think men are so submissive to other men?
Um, I don't really know. I feel like I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like at times when they do hear a man speak, and it's probably something that they probably never thought about or wasn't open up to, they be a little bit more open up to it. But I feel like it should be the same way as far as a woman too. I don't really get into the gender. I don't really get into the gender beef. I feel like the same way that you can be quiet and listen to him if it's a point that's getting proved, the same way you should let a woman speak and let her prove a point or let her plan as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you can gain knowledge from both ends. But I do see that sometimes. I'm not just saying in this panel. I do see men hear a perspective from a man's side, and it's taken different from a woman, and that is unfair.
It's validation, Tara. I think men are motivated by two things in life. It's purpose and it's validation from either other men or women, but most certainly from other men. So
For
even if
sure.
there's a man speaking that's contrary, speaking something contrary to what they believe, they have to sit there and listen in case it is something that they agree with, so that they can do the performative circle jerk that they do. So it's like it's all about
No,
validation
no, it
for
ain't
sure.
about hearing him out. No, they get quiet. Men get quiet for each other. Either you, what I've noticed that men either think
That's
a
a
man
fact.
is weak. Hold up, they either think that man weak and they try to jump into his aid, right? Because men have empathy for other men, or they submit and shut the hell up. Those are the two positions, and that's it. Um, what's up, Monet?
Hey, how you doing? Are men jealous of independent women because they aren't? I don't know how to say it without cussing. Um, I wouldn't
Hmm?
say it's more so of a jealousy thing. It's just that they I don't know how to say it, but some men are just, bitches. Like they don't have
Yeah, but
any.
yeah,
Can I
so yeah,
finish? Oh,
they could be bitches, but
okay.
you said you don't think they jealous?
Um no, they're just they because they lack masculinity. Like there was one time where I stopped talking to a dude because he was just lazy. Like he didn't want to like not like go out and go get a job, but like he said something that just kind of like I think like he was like moving or something and
So
stuff
hold up,
like
cause
that.
hold up, cause that's a personal thing. This is what I'm saying. When you say that like he lazy, yeah, cause men expect women to like do labor, and you saying it's a
Yeah, they don't like to
masculinity
do
thing.
labor. They
But
don't.
hold up. But it's not a lack of masculinity. That's how they define that masculinity. That's the very masculine thing, is what I'm saying. We assume that masculinity look like something else, and we need to look around. The behaviors we observe in men is the masculinity. So if they not showing up and they being lazy, they can't do things on their own, that's the masculinity. That's what it looked like.
So for me, I would say like if you're like lacking that masculinity, like you're just not able to do any type of labor, anything.
Y'all, you missing it. You missed
How
what
am
I
I
just
missing it?
said. What do you think masculinity is?
Yeah, being able to like work hard, do things. Like
No.
if you can't even like pick up a box or anything, like yes, I consider you a bitch. Like you, how the
Yeah,
fuck you
they
can't
can
pick up
be
no?
that. But why do you think, hold up, why do you think men's masculinity is doing anything but what they're doing?
Because that's what I think it is. Like if you a whole man and you cannot do certain things, yes, I consider you like if you not yes, you're not skilled, none of that shit. Like yes, you a whole bitch to
But that's
me.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have this idea what we taught that masculinity is supposed to be, but the masculinity is what the men are doing. So when we see that the men are being lazy, want to sit back and watch women do the labor, that's the masculine thing. Masculinity in our
That's being a bitch.
society.
That's not being
Yeah, no,
masculine.
hold up. No, no, listen to what I'm saying. I'm agreeing that it is bitch made. But what I'm saying is their masculinity and the way they express
Mm-hmm.
it is bitch made.
Yeah, because if a man can sit back and like not do nothing, yes. Like it's not even about the jealous part. It's about like you just sitting back and not doing nothing, and then like you just weak as hell. Like
Why do you think they sitting back and doing nothing?
because they're weak. They're weak. It's not about being jealous of an independent woman. It's about you like maybe they never had a father to teach them how to fucking build a fence
All right, no, no,
or any
okay.
type
No,
of
you
shit.
off. No, no,
How am I
no.
off?
They're lazy and weak and they got it from their fathers. They got it from their fathers. Their fathers was lazy and weak. Their grandfathers was lazy and weak. Men in our society have been lazy and weak and dependent on women for a long time. The propaganda tell us that they've been the ones doing the work and dominating and all that. In the household, we know that's not true. So that's what I'm saying. Their masculinity is lazy and weak. It's been passed down, and just because his daddy there don't mean nothing different. They the one with the daddy and without the daddy weak, and they lazy.
And it sounds like she's tying masculinity to strength, and I think like
Thank
It's
you,
not
honey.
even about strength. It's not even about
men can be in
strength.
household men could be in households and can be doing all the strong stuff, cutting the grass, doing the gutters, and whatever else people have describe masculinity to be when it comes to doing strong things, but that doesn't make them independent. And those men are very much dependent on the women that are in their homes.
It's not even about
So
doing strong things. It's everything. Your mental, your physical, all those things. I don't think that men are jealous of independent women. It's just that they're weak and they can't. Like, I know, like, there's a lot of opportunities out there, but men just don't get up and go do it because they're weak. Their mindset.
Yeah, and people who are
So
because
you're
they're
missing what
codependent.
Tara is saying.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. You're
No, you
missing
good,
what
man.
Tara
Go.
is saying. If you're saying men are weak, and you're saying what you just said about men, I'm sorry, it slipped my mind that fast, but you made a general statement about men, then that is masculinity. That's the current state of masculinity. It's not what we think it should be. And us as women, we have to understand that what we should be is just what we think it should look like, right? But what it actually is what it actually is. It's a bunch of men who sit
Living off a
around and
woman.
they
That's masculinity.
that's the current state of masculinity. They're and the thing about masculinity as opposed to femininity is that's why I said earlier, like, femininity is, there are clear biological markers that help, like, that can affirm our femininity. They don't have any. So their masculinity is shifty, it's ever changing, it can be defined by any and everybody. So yeah, the current state of masculinity is men need women. They're codependent on women in order to be who they are.
Isn't that feminine and bitch made?
No, hold
Like,
up.
I'm
No,
so
no.
No, it's not
confused.
Hold
feminine
up.
at
Whoa,
No,
whoa,
all.
It
whoa.
no,
Hold
is.
no,
up.
That's
no,
Hold
it's
bitch
up.
not.
Whoa.
made.
Hold up.
That's not.
Hold up. Hold up. The
Like,
fact that
what?
hold up, as a woman, you associating bitch made with feminine is crazy. Let's look at this though. When you think about masculinity, what type of things are you associating with masculinity?
Only the strength.
No, not you, nigga. I'm talking to Monet.
No, not the strength, but just like the attitude, the perseverance, like everything, like it'll show
What do you
within
mean
a man.
attitude?
Like the perseverance, like him just doing everything to his his goals, his purpose in life, all those things. Like
Yeah,
when they
that's
lack
with
those
that's
things,
feminine. That's
no,
feminine.
it's
Cause what's
not.
in
Like
it?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
you don't see women persevering. Most of the people who I see persevering is women. Even if a woman has like an intellectual disability, it's a lot of women with ADHD and autism who still go get their degree. It's
yeah,
single
and
mothers
that's what I'm
right
saying.
now,
Men
like,
don't do it. Men don't
So
do
hold
right.
it.
up.
So it's, go
So
ahead, Sarah.
it's a reason why too, though. You gotta understand, in a society where men have privilege, right? It makes them so. The reason why women have perseverance because we are resilient and we have to be. But I want to hear the rest of what you think masculinity is. 'Cause I think it's interesting.
Like I was saying, persevering, having a purpose, taking care of his family, things like that. Like
Taking
if
care of
you're,
hold up, pause. Taking care of family, feminine. Go to the next one.
how is that for a man?
Who ta- hold
Who
up? Who
abandoned their
take?
kids the most? Monet?
Men have been in a man, but if they step
Yeah.
Okay.
up and
So
take care of their
no, not
families,
if, not if. Women actually do. So that's feminine. What else? So you said perseverance, taking care of the family. What's next?
knowing their purpose, having willpower. No, it's not going over my head.
That's a
But
lot.
okay.
No, that's a. Don't worry about the comments. A lot of
Okay.
synonyms. What else?
It's not a lot of synonyms. If you see a man and you know he out
No,
here
no, no. I'm saying no. I'm saying that you gave three things that are similar. There's no point in going back and forth about it. I want to know what else you think is masculine.
masculine, I would just say being attentive to your family.
Yeah. So okay, that's
Which is
feminine. So it's
feminine.
hold on. When you think of femininity, is that something that you would associate with women?
You said what?
Do you associate femininity with women?
Yes.
So why did you say feminine and bitch made together like that then? Do you think he bitch
Because if
made?
a man, so
No,
if a
no, we
man
not
does
talking
not
about
have,
no, no, no. We not talking about a man. Do you think you bitch made? Are you bitch made?
no.
Okay, so why would you pair that word with femininity then?
I didn't say feminine and bitch made. Did I say
Yeah,
that?
you did.
I
Yeah,
was
you
I would
did.
Yeah,
because
you did.
I was saying that the things that they do is bitch made. Like
No, but
BITCH
you
like
said, and then you said it's feminine. Whether it's subconscious or not, and you don't recognize it, you associate bitch made behavior with women. That's internalized. You coming up here with this false idea what masculinity is and wanting to like argue for it and for the things that women are doing. That's part of like being male centered. You need to take a step back and actually look around you.
that's crazy.
It is
No, it's
crazy.
reality, no shade, Monet, but for real, everything that you name are things that women do. Women sacrifice for their family from the moment they start building that motherfucker. Like, think about it. Think about what women go through as far as carrying a baby. I saw a woman walking on the beach path yesterday, and it looked like she was about to get ready to deliver that baby. She was huffing and puffing, face swollen, and she trying to deliver her baby. Like, literally, feet be growing the extra size, teeth be falling out, hair be falling out. Like, all in order to bring your baby in this world, you gotta sacrifice what you eat, and you gotta sacrifice what you drink, and you know what I'm saying? Your body go through so many changes. So from the moment you decide to make a family is the moment the clock for sacrifices a woman make start. The clock for sacrifices women make start ticking the moment conception happens. Excuse me. Some women can't even hold down food and water when they pregnant. Do you hear me?
Yes, but I'm trying
Like,
to
I know
understand.
single mothers, Monet. You know, I know, we all know single mothers who out here going to school, working 2 jobs, got a side hustle, and building a business at the same damn fucking time, and not even complaining, and still make it to their baby soccer games and take them to every single practices, and without even flinching or blinking. Are you kidding me?
Yes, and men can't do that. That's why I said they're bitches. I like y'all saying that the man sitting back, you know, preying off a woman is considered masculine.
But that's
And
my
I'm
thing. Hold
like,
up.
no, that's a whole
We
bitch.
not, but Monet, we not arguing the bitch part. We're
Okay.
saying that the attributes you have attached to masculinity are actually attributes that women have in
But men
society.
cannot have those attributes. Like they can't like I'm saying, like the things that we do, why can't men do the same? That's what makes them weak. It's like, why
Okay,
can't you
that's
have the willpower to go out there and do more and lift things and go out there and do other things
because
that we
no,
do? It
and
should
hold
not.
up. And here's the thing. All right, listen. I agree because they're weak. They're weak. They've been weak
Very
across
weak. Yeah.
generation, which is why men want to live in a society where women are subjugated because they're dependent on women because they're weak. The problem is when you talk about what masculinity and you're saying what it should be, that's not what it actually is. Masculinity essentially are the traits and attributes that we acknowledge, like we observe in men. So if this is what we're seeing in men, that's what their masculinity is. We can't think in our mind that it's something else because that's going to give us this delusion that oh, men out here doing those things. They're not. Their masculinity is to be weak. That's the thing. And we need to, I wouldn't associate femininity with bitch made because it's women who show strength and resilience. Women show strength and resilience in our society. We see it consistently. But men have taken a narrative and basically brainwashed us to think that, oh, these things that women are doing, they should get credit for it. That's the whole point. That's why they need to be tied to a woman so they can take credit for her labor. Otherwise, they don't get the label. Masculinity is weak, is the point. Go ahead, double up. You on mute. What's up, LeBrook?
Hey,
What's
so
going on?
ain't shit going on. Raining outside, but I'm still loving it though. Are men jealous of independent women because they aren't? So I don't think that men are jealous. I think they're insecure about the roles that the fact that women can like do it all and still prosper and they don't need a man. I feel like
Let me
they're.
ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Can insecurity lead to jealousy?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay.
But I'm trying to
All
figure
right.
out, like, okay, all right, um, yeah, all right. Well, you just made me think about that in a different way. Okay, but so then my thing is this: what would a man's role be in a matriarchy then? Because
So
if
first of all, we hold up. I don't know why we go straight to matriarchy. Matriarchy is just egalitarianism, right? Because women collaborate in the way that when if you see any organization ran by women, you see that that task delegation goes to who's best fit for the task. That's how that works. Because women communicate and they observe in a way that men, you're going to see a hierarchy where it's like, oh, the one who's seen as the most powerful is going to take um not necessarily the task. He'll be like you look compare like a executive assistant and the CEO. The CEO don't do as much work as the executive assistant is, but he's going to deem himself high. He's going to take credit for everything. But when you talk about matriarchy, so to speak, are you talking about a society where people are like more equal to each other and they're sharing responsibility amongst each other? So it's not men in charge versus women in charge. That's the major misconception about matriarchy.
that's what I thought a matriarchy meant, that women will just
Yeah, but we don't live in
run
a
shit.
matriarchy. The
Yeah, but
reason why
what
our
if we
society is
did?
so messed up. No, we don't live in a matriarchy because like men are like consume and destroy. So
Right.
wherever you would have peace, and we had peace for a very long time, which is why we have academia. A society that's not at a peace can't have arts and things like that, like we see in the Renaissance, right? So whenever you had peace, you had men who wanted to basically strong arm and take things. Men stole a lot from women and they took credit for it.
Mm-hmm. Right. But my question is, okay, let's say that we flipped everything and it was a matriarchy and women ran the world. What would the man's role be then?
I just answered that. Take some time to process it. Go ahead,
Okay, yeah.
Villa.
I'm not really here to debate. I just want to ask a question because I'm just
Hold
trying to
up.
get a
You got a
deeper level.
question? You ain't hold
Yeah,
up. You ain't got no thoughts. You just got questions.
just a question to understand y'all
Hold
point,
up, hold
basically.
up, hold up, real quick. You want to understand? Mute up and listen. We ain't answering your question.
But I'm trying to understand
Ain't no
y'all
but.
saying,
Ain't no but. We're not
nah,
answering your question.
no. I'm
No to
saying
you.
since
No, we don't care what you're saying. If you got a point to make, you can make it. But if you expecting labor by answering questions because you confused and don't know what's going on, that's weird. You should have stayed in the comments and asked your questions and listen. Up here on the panel, that's not what we're doing. Um, double up. You there? Do you want to say something?
like I was saying,
Yeah.
Hold up, real quick. You wasn't saying nothing. I'm gonna drop you
Oh,
down
my
so you can
bad.
figure out life. Go
No,
ahead,
no, no.
double up.
What happened? Come on, relax. It's all good. What I was saying was, I respect everybody's opinion. What's going on? Do I feel men are jealous of independent women? No. And then on top of that, it's selective men that might be, but that don't mean as a broad base of the men gender is bitch made. Now, come on, let's be real. Now, it may be the ones that you dealt with, and it might be some
Hold up,
men
real
that.
quick. Hold up. The reason why y'all do that because men have something called concrete thinking, right? Um, when women point out things and we're talking about patterns of behaviors, that's how we understand systemic issues. You have to individualize because your brain can't wrap around the abstract. A lot of times we talk about the low literacy rate. Same thing go for mathematics and the ability to conceptualize things on the abstract level. You can't do it. That's why you think it's something personal and individualized. It's a collective thing. It's a pattern. It's been going on for thousands of years, and you came up here and think you're going to search
But
yourself, and you don't even
not
know what's going on.
no, I'm going off the subject title.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm telling you, stupid. I'm telling you, too stupid for this conversation. You still don't get it.
Oh, damn. Okay, I got you for sure. Peace. All right, have a
All
good
right,
one.
take care, dummy. Y'all just think y'all can come up and say whatever. It's crazy. Y'all don't know what's going on. But that's the audacity of a man to come to a place, don't know what's going on, want to ask questions or search something, and you fucking confused. No, everything not personal. And it's interesting how if this conversation was about racism instead of sexism, you would get it because somebody had a spoon fed that information to you. And even then, a lot of y'all want to reject it. When we get on the sexism, you thinking, oh, because your daddy or some other man, no, you don't know how to conceptualize things. That what you go to the abstract in middle school at 6th grade, y'all not even on the 6th grade math level. Can't even do it. Panel open if somebody want to say something.
I think a lot of men think that being independent is just simply being able to make money and I guess pay their bills. I think it was Lynn earlier that was asking about like people's doctors. I think being independent is so much more than just being able to pay your bills. And I think that the fact that men walk away from families and men are perfectly okay with the people that they have the women that they have kids with raising their children and not being in their lives just shows that we have no idea what independence is. I think the last conversation, Tara, with you and that other lady about being what independence is, what men think it is, what women think it is, and the things that women have done historically over time, just shows that they are the independent ones. They are the one you are the ones who have been basically thrown to the fire and just put out there and told to do basically whatever you need to do to survive, and you have done it. Time and time again, men have gone out there, and we need to have somebody, a woman by our side, in order to be able to figure out what's going on, in order to even have purpose. So I think women just are the leading examples of independence.
Yeah, which is the point I was making with Monet earlier. Like a lot of times it's crashing out and it's reinstating talking points that you was programmed to state. And so a lot of people not sitting back using that critical thinking, your analytical skills and actually look around the society that you live in. That was I was making a point earlier. In the West, women are the head of the household. Men just take the label. If you're in a household and yeah, this man go to work and pay a bill. All right, got it. But you're not responsible for the day to day. Without the woman there, will fall apart. Like you're not handling like kinship. You're not responsible for the organization of like appointments, events that need to be settled. Make sure that in the household things can be peaceful and the dynamic is fulfillment for the children and the adults. You're not the head of the household. You're just not. If we look at a business and we got the people in the business handling the day-to-day activities, we're not going to go to the investor and say, wow, great job on this business. We know the investor just, you are a glorified ATM machine. That's your point. But you're not running anything. All right, that's it. Ain't nobody got nothing else to say?
Well, shit, Tara, you giving us so much to think about.
No, for real.
All right, well, y'all take some time to process it. I appreciate everybody coming. I'm gonna let y'all go on about y'all business.
Bye.
And thank y'all for supporting and everything.